click out of that and hurry up and go to the
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Hit it again.
Aries Lounge Radio is an adult podcast. This content isn't for the following: children, happily married people, sensitive niggas, people without a sense of humor, stupid people, people under 30, anyone who thinks Aries people suck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, for real. If you don't fall within these categories, please continue to watch at your own risk. Seriously, don't be a crybaby.
It's your boy JS Wanna Supply, VVCRadio.com, VVC Life. We are back in the building. I am so happy, excited. You know what I'm saying? I feel fresh. I look fresh. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my man Brandon Derrick behind the boards. You know what I'm saying? And we are here to talk to celebrate, and to get down to the real business. You know what I mean? Today, we got my man Marcus from Vib3z podcast. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having me, man.
Yeah.
Long time, but I finally made it to the couch, man.
Oh, man. First of all, pause that. Let's pause that. Like, let's not give off any false stuff. That was mad uncomfortable. And I didn't have my gunshots and nothing over his joint, so I couldn't even tell you. But yo, I'm excited to have you here because number one, I was honored and so appreciative of the fact that you brought me and my boy Pill to come through to your establishment. That was so professional. It was mad inspirational and like it was mad fun. You know what I'm saying? Your homegirl never gave me her phone number, but I appreciate just the hospitality all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And then like after that, I felt like, yo, we was talking, things was going on, things kind of fell apart. I'll take full responsibility on my side.
Yeah, your ass stopped answering.
Yeah, well, that's because you stopped answering.
Okay, you're right.
So, but I always, you know what I'm saying, paid attention from afar. I kind of always give people their space, you know what I mean? Because I want niggas to be able to operate. Plus, at the same time, when you and I was getting to know each other, like it was a lot of hectic shit going on at the time. Like it was a lot of talking and a lot of bullshit. And like once the dirt start getting thrown around and the bullshit start happening, that's when I just pack up my ball and go home. I'm going home. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, you got out of there. You fuck all this.
Yeah. I'm not with none of that shit. None of that shit. So, but I'm happy that I was able to get reestablished so I could like, you was like one of the first people I thought of. I like, yo, when studio set up, call this nigga Marcus. You know what I'm saying? I get these people like, I'm making a very heavy effort to not call niggas that I've known. And you ever notice how niggas have a podcast and it'll be the same 10 niggas on that
over and over.
They coming back, hey, yo, I'm back. I'm like, nah, nigga, I want new, fresh faces. I want to have new conversations, new experiences. Right. So like, you know what I mean? Thank you, sir, for allowing me the opportunity to sit with you and to talk shit.
You the pod boss, man. What you talking about?
Boy, here we go.
Yeah, yo. Man. You the pod father. What we talking about right now?
The pod god.
Hey, listen, all that.
The pod father. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you a boss, yo. You a man of many talents, yo. You a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? You own a studio. You know what I mean? You produce. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming at this point, since you done did all of those jobs, you done learn how to be the cameraman, the editor.
Oh, no, bro. We outsourced. I got engineer now, bro.
Oh, shout out to this nigga. You always been big time, boy. He refuses. Like for me, my black ass will get behind that board.
Fuck that.
And the only reason why I'm not doing this shit right now is I literally physically have a whole board over there, and I cannot do this and that at the same time. But if I could, I would. Like there was a time. Brandon will tell you I used to have everything on this little thing on my and they just was.
Yeah, I know because you tried to tell me about it. I remember what you talking about,
bruh. It was a headache. But at the same time, I love it. You know what I mean? Because I love doing this. I love having conversations. I love having fun. And that was something I respect y'all. Y'all niggas used to be on the ledge right there with us. Like,
he's ready to jump.
Yeah, I was like, they willing to risk it all. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Now, my first question is, where the fuck did you come from? I ain't never heard of you before. All of a sudden, you just had a podcast. You came out of nowhere.
Man.
Like, how the hell did you end up in my world?
Man, fucking COVID, man. Fucking COVID, my guy.
That's not the time to start a studio and physically interact with
shit.
People.
Crazy. My guy was like, let's do a podcast. I was like, all right, let's do it. And we just ran with it. Well, shit, it was his idea, and then I ran with it. And then here we are right now.
Damn. Y'all still working together?
Nah.
Y'all had to separate and part ways?
Separate. Everybody I started with, nah, it's just me.
So, all right, let me ask you this question. Was it the money part or was it the time part?
It's the time part. It was the time and the money, but the time. Fuck it. If you doing this, you going to learn. This should take time.
This take a lot of
especially
time.
When you don't have an engineer. You got to do the show, the guests, the goddamn social media, everything yourself. Fuck, drained.
That's a fact. I try to tell niggas all the time, this ain't as easy as it looks.
Oh, you thought you just can talk. Oh,
yeah. All I gotta do is show up and be pretty. Nah, my nigga, like, you still gotta promote this shit. You still gotta.
The work don't stop when the camera's going.
It never stops. Yo, we gotta come up with new topics. Like, my thing is, we don't even work as hard. I would say over here, my niggas is not. I mean, let me not disrespect the niggas in my squad that do work. I have two sides to my team. I got the niggas that really be grinding,
right,
and then I got the niggas that just show up. You know what I mean? Like, the niggas that show up think that they really doing something.
Because you showed up.
And I'd be like, nah, nigga, there's other parts of my team that's editing video footage. They creating posts. They, you know what I'm saying? They coming up with topics and, yo, what we going to do on this show? What we going to do on that show? I'm like, them the ones that's really, you know what I mean? You niggas just come up and bounce off of whatever the fuck niggas is lobbing in the air. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why people like you, I always have so much respect for y'all. Cause the workload, bro, and you consistent with it, and you've been up in. If you go to your Instagram page, I'm so proud of you. I went to your point. Oh, this thing got some followers. Yeah. Then I seen all them titties on that. Oh, like, I see why you got all them followers. Oh boy,
that's the women to get it done.
Then I had to look. I had to really start paying attention. Is this the new Fresh and Fit for Baltimore podcast? What's going on with that? And I was like, nah, you a pussy. You ain't going.
I ain't get there yet, but we jumping on the ledge.
Man, you ain't in there. You ain't going that route.
Nah, fuck no.
you talking a bunch of shit on my behalf. I know you don't want
no.
I'll do it, but I know you ain't doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too fat to be the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Yeah, I jumped off that ledge.
I get thrown out.
Lady almost I just had a lawsuit against me fucking 2 months ago. A guest tried to sue me. Yeah.
Over what? Is it
No. She was dating a celebrity in the industry in Baltimore. And
we got celebrities in Baltimore?
Don't we? Our manager team reached out, said, hey, listen, we don't want to put out the show. If you choose to proceed, you might, had to get these papers. And they filed them papers, but they dropped it. But they filed them papers on me.
Because my first question to them would be, did you pay for the show? Oh, and did I sign any documents that said that you had rights to what I captured? Do you not understand that whatever's going on my camera is my property?
I own it.
So who you suing? Because the countersuit gonna be a bitch. The countersuit is something you don't want to play with. Hey, come fuck with me with that shit. No, don't fuck with my.
You knew it was cameras there.
Come at me because I wear your ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But go there. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, man,
I get hyped over that shit. Oh, y'all going at my niggas? Oh, let's go.
Yeah, man, that shit happened, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. And it doesn't happen with the local people. It's I guess the celebrities that's like, oh, okay, you reached out to me. It didn't go the way you thought it went. And now I can't put out my show. Fuck no. No, I got to pay people and shit now. Nah.
No. That sucks. All right, so wait a minute. That's modern day. But let's still get back to the beginning. So, like, you and your mans, y'all got together. Yo, we going to start. Now, was it we want to start a podcast network or we just want to start a podcast?
It was as simple as we wanted to start a podcast.
And then, like, why are the names Vibs? And then why is it a 3
Here we go.
5? I always ask this question. And I forgot for the first time you asked me. And as soon as I was like, I got to ask this nigga to get on camera. So
I chose a 3 because I went through, had to do my Googles. They want to take nobody's name and shit. And I was like, oh, this shit kind of look a little tough with the 3. And then it's been the Vib3z the whole time.
Word. Gang members been coming up to you, dapping you up. And shit.
You know.
What's up, bro? You know,
and that's how it happened. We did it. Started off 3 years ago in October, and I would say kicked it off immediately. We did. I think the first guest was Fox 45, and then we had Shorty that does the Super Bowl, and it just been rolling. It started off fast, and I had to keep that pace.
So who does the Super Bowl? What you mean?
She's
produced.
She's an anchor.
Oh, got you. You went to the whites out the gate. Okay.
No, she was black.
She black?
Yeah, she black.
Oh, this is different. This is different. Okay. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? It was you, him, and then when did the young lady get involved?
It was me.
Shout out to you, Shorty.
Shout out to you. My cousin. It was me, him, and I was like, nah, we can't just do an all-male podcast. There has to be a female here. Word. So reached out to my cousin, and then it was just us three. We rocked it out for like a solid year.
Yeah. Oh, she not rocking with y'all no more.
It is just me. I got just hired a new co. I done been through like 6 calls, but
don't feel bad. I done been through a ton of them myself. I done been through a ton of them.
Yeah. So now it's just me and my guy right now. I'm teaching him the ropes for eventually I can step back a little bit, and then
Oh, you want to step completely out of it?
No, I don't want to step out of it, but being on every show, like everyone, I got to monitor everyone.
Who are you telling, nigga? I'm 4 shows deep right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You taught me when I first met you, you was like, listen, burnout was going to happen. I was still in the new phase when that shit happened. But a few months later, I was like, yo, I don't want to do this shit no fucking more.
Yeah, you got to take time, bro. Because it's like you said, first of all, it never stops. And then I feel like people don't really understand. It's like, it's not just a component of the physical work you're doing. Even when you're not physically working, you're still thinking about it. You still thinking about like, what can I do to, all right, this ain't hype enough, or the numbers ain't going up fast enough, or, and then you start, everywhere you go, everything start to turn into potential pod work. So it's like, yo, Shorty will be good for the pod. Like, you know
just scrolling. Oh, I like you.
Yeah. You could be out somewhere like, maybe would they buy advertising? Like everything becomes like, how can I make it work within my universe?
Right.
So you don't really get a chance to rest.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And then don't let you have a crew, 2, 3, 4 niggas around you, because now they calling you every day with like little problems and stuff. So like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was telling you. Like, I saw you going, you was all in when I first met you. So for you to have, like, you were so far ahead of most people. Most niggas didn't have a space. You had a space. You had equipment. I mean, it wasn't
good, but it didn't go.
Yeah, but it was equipment.
Listen, people,
you were functional. You know what I'm saying?
It got the job done.
It got the job done. It got the job done. So like, you know, when you're in that space, I was like, oh, all right, well, if I could help, because once again, like when I came up doing this shit, I didn't have nobody to talk to. So it was just kind of like,
you was my person to talk to. I had nobody.
Yeah, man, because it's like, who's all in? There's not too many niggas that's all in. And I'm gonna get on the ledge right now.
Yo, let's jump.
I'm jumping. Just because you pay somebody for a time slot, don't put you on a level with me. Because you could just stop paying and go home. I still got to deal with it. I got a contract. And like a lot of niggas feel like because I got my, you know what I'm saying, I'm down at whoever space and I record this and I got my, nah, nigga, you ain't like me. Nah, until you sign a year lease, 2-year lease.
We different.
We baby.
Different.
When you got rent at home and rent in the office, that's different.
Plus all your other bills, fuck, man.
Plus all the other bills. You got 2 internet bills. You got 2, BG&E bills. You got 2. It's like the double up is crazy. So like I try to tell people that like we don't, and I'm not even trying to talk to niggas like, oh, you're inferior to me. No, it's a different level of stress. Because if it ain't working for the first 2 months for you, you can just walk away. Like with me, I'm stuck with this shit. I gotta make it work. You know, and it's like there's no I ain't feeling this no more or whatever. Like you could do that, but your credit gonna take a hit. You know what I mean? And the money you invested is just gone.
They don't talk about how much money goes into this. I've put in for myself. I'm over 50 grand right now.
Congratulations,
in 3 years. Fuck that.
Congratulations, bro.
60% of that is debt.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not mad at you. I understand. Believe me. I'm we talking about coming up 16 years, nigga. 16 years. Come New Year's, I'll be 16 years in this shit.
And you still rocking out?
Yeah, I still want to shoot myself. I don't know why the hell
you still rocking out.
How am I doing this? Like, you know what I mean? I am not getting paid for none of this. I'm spending. I'm still spending at a rate that's insane. But thank God I have not impregnated a woman. So all of the money that I would normally dump into a kid or something like that, then I'm still able to kind of do that. But all right, so after you started the Vibs podcast,
right?
What was the first like branch off? Like, you know what I mean? Like secondary show, like you know what I mean? Somebody came to you and wanted to do a show and wanted to be on a network. You know what I mean? When did Vibes podcast turn into Vibes Network?
You know what? That's actually a good ass question. I'm gonna say, man, that wasn't until the sponsorships came. That was, and that shit came now like 9-10 months ago. That's when I started seeing, I was like, okay, we bigger than just a podcast now. So shout out to Bubbles Galore. It came from Shorty, and then it took off from there.
The hell is Bubbles Galore?
If you are in Arundel Mills, I think she got like 1 million followers now. If you're in Arundel Mills, she has a kiosk there. Pretty light skin girl. If you go into Arundel Mills Mall, Bubbles Galore, you're gonna see her kiosk. And then yeah, she kicked it for me.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is she selling, nigga?
She sells
some butt. No, I'm just playing. My bad.
I got nothing to do with that. She sell like body creams and all that shit, man.
Oh, okay. I respect that. Yeah. She got them butt cream. Oh, damn. That wasn't that one right near. Damn. So damn, I ain't mean to do that. Yo, shout out to Bubbles. You know what I mean? I wish you well. Yeah, for real. Like that's lit. And then you had the water niggas, right?
So you gonna have me jump off the ledge?
My bad, bro.
Fuck it, it's me.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, I had them water niggas, man. I ain't gonna say them names, but I had them water niggas, man.
He used my water niggas.
Yeah, man. These unprofessional ass niggas, man. He sold me. He's like, oh, I worked with Diddy. Wah. Cool. Unprofessional as fuck when it came down to being able to reach out. I never got a product. You wanted me to push a product. I never had a bottle of water. Not near, never.
Wow. Why somebody give you money just to talk about some shit they ain't got? That's crazy.
I never seen a case
I'm
of
cool
water.
with that. Hey, you don't ever send it to me? I'm cool. Hey,
yeah.
Get the water. If you see it, look, my whole ad would be, I ain't seen it, but if you see it, cop it. You know what I'm saying? This is a hot commodity. Like, I'm getting paid and I can't drink it.
I can't drink shit.
Yeah, for real. This is some real VIP water.
That shit tastes like Deer Park, but it's cool. That's cool.
Oh, you finally found a bottle?
Nah, he gave me a sample bottle and that shit stayed in the studio for a year. And I was like, shit, I'm thirsty. Cracked it open. I was like, all right. You can keep that
as long as the check cash, my brother.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I will support anything with the money, right?
Well,
okay, you're right. Hold on. Not anything.
I mean, like, I'm a mercenary, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I gotta see. You know what I'm saying? All right. So after this, the sponsorship started coming. Your secondary shows start coming. When do you feel like you've hit a height yet? Do you feel like you in a
you want to talk about this?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to talk about this.
Okay, you know what I mean? Let's talk about
this. This is a unique conversation. Like I said, I can't have this conversation with a lot of people because a lot of people have not managed multiple shows, had a space. So like this is a different discussion.
I felt as though I hit it when two things happened.
Okay.
When I got the slot for the Afram to host the podcast with the whole Afram.
Okay.
When I did that, when I got the spot before that tragic situation at Morgan, I was supposed to do Morgan's whole homecoming.
Wow.
I would say that's when I knew I made it. But here's the thing. I hit your phone with this shit like a week ago. It still slights me to this day that I have built something for Baltimore. Right? Baltimore entrepreneurs, shit like that. Yeah, I'll do celebrities, but my base was the regular motherfucking people.
Right.
And I feel slighted, bro.
What you mean?
When you was hosting the podcast awards, right?
Right.
I also felt like I made it then.
Okay.
Right. Okay. But I ain't gonna say the name, but you know if you're from the city, when them goddamn award shows about to kick off for the city. Right. Now, I've done celebrities, I've done Netflix, I've done everything for a small city that I can really fucking do here. If to not be acknowledged in my own city is fucking heart-wrenching. Like, oh, that's crazy. So shout out to everybody that got nominated. Shout out to them.
Right.
Dope podcast. But if I'm gonna pop my shit, I don't have to win. But to say you don't see me is crazy.
So, when you talking about the Crown Awards that's coming up? Is that what you're talking about? There's only one other award ceremony outside of the Impact Award.
Yeah, I'm talking about them.
I'll
man.
call Chen after this is over, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get her on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I felt like I made it.
But let me tell you how that works. It really works the same way mine worked. To where she just opens up these categories and then you nominate. And 90% of the niggas, they nominate themselves. So if you kind of like sitting back and you like, all right, let me see if them niggas going to throw it to me, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
I know.
And even if you do get one nomination, it's not going to be enough. You're going to need to get X amount of nominations before they put you on a ballot. So like, let's just say like for mine, and I'll tell you exactly how I did mine because a lot of niggas still hate me over that, which is totally fine. I get it.
You did yours different.
My thing was I only had maybe 5 or 6 slots for each category.
Right.
So if 20 niggas, if it was 20 different podcasts was nominated, I'm going to get the top 5 most nominated joints.
That's fair.
And I'm going to say, all right, boom, those guys fit.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that was going to be that. I felt bad because I really wanted to show everybody some love, but it'd be like, nigga, we would never go home. Niggas would literally be like setting up camp in a fucking venue and shit. Cause it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot. It's really a lot. So like, I don't know how Chenyer does it, but I know she's a good person. She's
Everybody I talk to vouch for her. She's a very good person.
She's a super cool person. If you need her, if you want to get on your pod, I can definitely hit her up and you know what I mean, connect.
Yeah.
So she's a beautiful person, and she's never been about hurting people or doing no shit like that. But everybody got to understand, like I didn't get nominated in my own award ceremony. Like,
first of all,
I've never won an award at my own award ceremony.
How the fuck is that even possible?
What you mean?
How are you not nominated at your own shit?
If nobody voted for me, like I'm not nominated.
Hey, you ain't cheat the system and nominated yourself, so
yeah, that's a fact. I think Aries Lounge did. We just kind of squeezed in. Aries Lounge squeezed in for the nomination. But like nothing else. There was nothing else. Like I didn't get podcaster of the year. I didn't get nigga, like, cause when you really look at the real names, and no disrespect to nobody else's award ceremony, like I really had the real names on it. So it's like, do you really think that I'm gonna get, you put me and Jay Hill on his visibility is way bigger than mine. So like, and he got more friends. He in a fraternity.
His reach is farther.
Yeah, all the bitches want to fuck him. I'm a fat old nigga. Like, nobody give a fuck about me, nigga. Like, that's just being real. Like, I mean, I'm not disrespecting me at all. I'm just being like the reality of what it is.
But you set the bar though for me in the city when it comes to award shows or anything podcast related. When I went to yours first, that's what I'm expecting now.
Oh, okay.
That level. So I'm expecting celebrities, radio. I'm expecting that now.
I mean, she gonna have all of that.
Yeah.
I would say, and I'm not. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to throw darts at Chen, but I feel like Chen be trying to put everything, including the kitchen sink, in her event. It'd be back to Africa shit and like all this like different stuff, and which is beautiful. Like it is beautiful. It's just none of them niggas understand they got 2 minutes. They go 15, 30 minutes. And it's just like, yo, if I'm as from a consumer standpoint, I'm coming to see the action. I want to see progress. They be letting that joint running off in the mouth, and it be these long speeches, and I be like, bro.
You know, we never talked about.
What's up?
If you wasn't there, you wasn't there. That shit happened at your award show, man.
Yo, did you really come in here to throw that shit into the mix?
I didn't bring this up. You brought this up.
I did not bring it
We
up.
jumping off the ledge.
I was talking about chicken. I was just saying the shit ran a little behind. Yo, why are you doing that? Like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I just want this to be put on a record. I did not bring this up.
You didn't bring it up. It's never been talked about on record ever.
It's been talked about on my record.
Oh, on your record. I've never talked about the shit.
But I still have respected everybody that's involved.
Yes, you did.
But you know, what do you want to talk about? I'm gonna shut up.
Listen, all I'm saying is
let you take charge of this part.
Oh no, hell no.
Go ahead, buddy.
All I'm saying is with your situation.
There was a situation. What's the situation? Could you give people the details? For the people that weren't here,
you motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna leave the names out. How about that?
You can put the names in, take the names out.
I'm gonna leave the names out. Because that was
you go.
I ain't never had podcast beef until that situation. So
how did you end up with? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot all about that part. Yeah, that's crazy.
When they ran on your fucking award show like they was fucking Death Row Records, man. Yeah, man. But you were very organized. You definitely kept it. If you had 2 minutes, that was your mark. A lot of people respected that. But then, you know, not everybody. Not everybody.
Well, it's not that. All right, so since you still not giving out no information, you just get
all right. Fuck it. I'm here now. Anything Goes podcast is no longer a podcast, so it don't matter. But for some reason, from what I remember, they felt as though you slighted them and they ran up on your goddamn award show stage, man.
All right, that's what happened. But let's take it back before that. So I went on a podcast before the awards.
Right. I was there with you, matter of fact.
You were.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they kicked up a lot of dust before you came on, before you got there, about you, and they kicked up dust while you was there, saying that you and I feel like that might have been a setup for them. They might have been like,
they definitely ran the play.
These niggas in, because they have that type of mentality of let's get them both in the room and then like let's try to like gotcha moment. You know what I mean? And they were doing this, trying to got me doing the whole time I was there, and it just didn't work. Because number one, I don't give a fuck. Number one, and then damn, my bad. I apologize. I'm trying to buy a new car, so now car lot niggas is calling me every fucking 30 minutes. So anyway, so they trying to get me on this gotcha moment, and I'll give you guys a clear understanding. So they was like, yo, you know, why we didn't get nominated, but this nigga got nominated. I seen you go on his show, and now he nominated. So I'm like, well, those are 2 separate situations. Like, he invited me to come hang out, I'm gonna come hang out. I'm like, if he nominated himself or people nominated him, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
I'm like, but then y'all get nominated? Like,
yeah.
So they're like, yeah, but he got nominated for more. But I'm like, so is it not if it's a conspiracy about him, wouldn't it technically be a conspiracy with y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. So like, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people that just like controversy. And they were really trying to build a platform off of controversy. They were kind of interjecting themselves into situations that really had nothing to do with them to try to like gain, to like build following. But the reality of it is nobody really gave a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't pick up no steam because whatever. So for more clarification, after that day that you and I was together, actually at that, you were standing there with me as I was talking to them. And I said, yo, if y'all feel some kind of way, let me make it up to you. Y'all can present on the red carpet. They said, oh, all right, that's dope. All right, fine. So I'm like, we'll figure it out. It was just something I came up off the top of my head. Oh yeah, you can present some red carpet, you know, whatever. Like, it is what it is. The day of the event comes, shit runs behind schedule.
Because you said the same shit to me, and I was respectful of it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. First of all, they was late. They was late. And things kind of started out late because there was a bunch of shit that was happening. So I'm running audibles. If anybody understands running an event, there's a bunch of uncontrollable shit's
going to happen.
Shit's going to happen. So like, my number one thing is start on time, end on time. So the red carpet is not a priority to me. It's just something else I'm doing as a side piece for some social media, you know, shit that I could throw up later on. You know what I'm saying? And it's another way for me to show love to, because it was too many awards to do within the 4 hours. And I was like, all right, so that way everybody gets some showtime. We'll do this off the stage and we'll do this on the stage. That was kind of like an easy kind of like, all right, boom. So also the guests that they were supposed to interview didn't come. So you wouldn't have been able to present nothing anyway. So for them, they came late. The person they were supposed to present an award to didn't come. So then we go into the show. Now, mind you, they didn't say nothing to me. I don't remember them saying nothing to me that they had a problem with it. I'm going on about my business. I'm trying to, and if anybody knows me and knows when I do events, I'm a very large person, literally. I'm a large, fat person. I'm literally running an entire event. I'm on my feet. I'm not sitting there. I actually set this event up so I could sit down and enjoy it. And I still spent the entire 4 hours on my feet, going back and forth, handling stuff behind the scenes.
Right.
Jay Hill's presenting, Plainest Jane is presenting. It really was a beautiful night.
It was.
I didn't really get to enjoy it that much, but it was a good night. And so there's a part in the show where we were presenting an award, and the person that I guess they were supposed to present an award to, they won something separate.
Right.
The person still isn't there.
There's nothing to present.
There's nothing to present.
Mm-hmm.
But we called the person out anyway because it was a big award.
Right.
So one of the niggas from that podcast, I don't know who the guy is. He comes on stage and tries to give a speech.
Mm-hmm.
We like, this ain't you. You not the guy that's on the trophy. Yo, can you please get off stage?
Mm.
He's trying to like push on to do, and I'm like,
yeah,
security, get this. Come on, bro.
Mm.
And we respectfully got him off stage. It wasn't like we grabbed him up and threw him off. You know what I mean? It was respectful.
Yeah.
We didn't make fun. Yo, let me tell you how me and my homeboys are. We will light you up and have fun. we could have cracked on this nigga for an hour. Yo, when niggas was about ready to wild him out, I said, nope. Like, yo, come on, yo. Let's keep it cool. Let's move on. I passed on the opportunity to clown you in front of a whole bunch of people. Mm. Nobody knew who you was. Mm. We respectfully bore you off stage. So after that, you know what I'm saying? That whole team just goes nuts on social media, talking about me and talking about all this other shit. Mind you, one of the people that's a part of that show is a young lady. Mm-hmm. Me and her are, you know what I mean? Just, she's reaching out to me outside of the friction, just on some, yo, I want you to mentor me. Like, yo, I'm trying to really get into this media shit.
Whoa. Pause.
Yeah, pause, super pause.
I'm jumping off. I jumped off the ledge. Who you talking about?
I don't remember shorty name. No disrespect. I don't remember shorty name, but she was like kind of light skinned. She had glasses. Legend. There you go. Legend. Mm-hmm. So like, and no disrespect, yo. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I it's been a while. Can I
get a drink since this is what we on? Yeah. Appreciate you.
All right. So while I'm doing that, yeah, I can give me a drink too. Fuck it. I'm a grown ass man. Fuck. There we go. Don't go ham because I gotta get drunk tonight. There you go. There you go. No, put more in there. Put more in there. Now I want you to have a respectable glass. Come on now. Yeah. So yo, matter of fact, to Legend, yo, to all of those.
To whatever you got going on.
To whatever y'all got going on, we wish you nothing but success and prosperity, my nigga. Like, for real. So we are interacting, just phone calls. Hey, I need advice. Can you tell me about this? What you think I should be doing? You know, and then she asking for life advice, podcast advice, and I'm once again same way with you. Mm-hmm. If you reach out to me,
you will help.
No problem giving out no information. I ain't charging you. You know what I'm saying? I charge some niggas. I don't charge everybody. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm showing love. Mm-hmm. There's nothing romantic involved in it. There's no nothing. It's just respect. So
there was something romantic involved with me though.
Okay, congratulations. So she starts going. She literally goes at me after the event, does a whole 45-minute live stream on her Instagram.
Like, I ain't know shit about that.
So I go to sleep because I have a wild night that night. There was a lot of shit going on. I wake up in the morning and it's like my whole mentions is going crazy. And I seen like things like you're tagged in something from Legend or whatever. So I click on it and I sit there and watch the whole thing. And I'm like, she's kind of like changing, or she's offering a different perspective on what happened the night before, which I didn't agree with. So I reached out to her and I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, first of all, why didn't you reach out to me and have a conversation? That didn't happen. So like, and her response was, yo, I wanted to get out there and clear it up before it became a thing. And I'm like, how can it become a thing?
Right.
I never mentioned the name of your person on stage.
Mm-hmm.
The guy wasn't on stage long enough to be nothing. I'm like, nobody from my camp cared, bro. Like, we didn't go, like, there was nobody gonna go and bash y'all.
There was no malice in this.
There was no malice involved. Right. Yo, we moved you off stage, we kept it moving. It wasn't even you, it was just one person. Mm-hmm. I would never blame, I apologize. I would never blame an entire business for the actions of one individual person.
Correct.
If one individual person does something, then that's that. Like, you know what I mean? We're not gonna do that. Like, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not a kid. You know what I mean? And I didn't feel like it was necessary to attack. Once again, if I'm doing an event about positivity, I'm not about to start attacking people.
Right.
It's just senseless. It doesn't make sense. That's not even who I am.
That's fact. So
anyway, we have a conversation. She apologizes, and then she's telling me the other two gentlemen, they still have an issue with me. So I'm like, what kind of issue
you
we talking about?
We
talking about like I need to watch my back when I'm in the street type of situation. Right. And like, she's kind of like inferring that it's a little bit of like both. And I'm like,
oh, we on this type of time?
For real? I'm like, I don't want to have to go to jail over some stupid shit that I ain't had nothing to do with. Now that's dumb. Mm-hmm. So anyway, mind you, I had purchased their merch. I had invited them to the event. They got in for free. I think one of them got in for free or two of them. I can't remember.
Right.
But it was like, I showed them mad love. That's like, I don't understand. Like, I came, whatever. So they had a live event come up. Mm-hmm. I go to the live event. And I swear to God, I'm gonna end this story. I hate the fact that this story is taking so much of you and I's conversation. I want to talk to you about you, not talk about other people.
Yeah, whatever. I'm here for it.
But go to the event. Everything was cool, with the exception of the guy that bum rushed the stage walks up on me at the event and like, oh, he want to shake my hand, so I'm shaking his hand. Then he don't want to let go of my hand. And then he kind of like trying to like, I guess he was trying to squeeze my hand really hard, but he don't know. I do construction for a living. So
my hand's tough.
It doesn't bother me for real. But I'm starting to feel kind of uncomfortable. Like,
let go,
are you trying to like fuck me or something? Like, you know what I mean? It was a real kind of gay vibe. Like, his hair is all curly and shit, and like he all dressed up. His chest is out a little bit.
Elder barge ass niggas.
And there's like a mad bitches around. So I'm like, yo, man, but he like, yeah, yo, I don't like how you did this, and I'm just like, can you just let go of my hand? I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna run from you. I'm right here, bro. Like, we gonna talk. So he like he trying to go, and I'm like, bro, like, can you? I'm uncomfortable. Like, I'm really uncomfortable. Like, I'm not into guys. Like, and these are my literal words. I'm literally like, yo, I'm not really. And I'm like, he like, yo, you know, pay attention to that. I'm like, yo, just please, yo, let's let go of my hand, bro.
That's
like,
all I want at this moment.
I'm like, at this point, I'm pulling my hand. I'm like, yo, this is. So I'm like, yo, you trying to be gangster? This ain't gangster. This is really
some sucker shit.
This is gay, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even sucker. It's like you want to take me.
You want to touch me?
And like, you want to touch me so bad? Like, yo, let me go. So yeah, I mean, he finally let me go, and like he say what he say, and I'm sitting here like, I don't understand what this whole interaction is about, my nigga. Like, you're wrong. Period. Like, right. you. First of all, you pretty much assaulting me right now. That's number one. Number two, you busted up on a stage when you shouldn't have. That's not your call. Mm-hmm. Even if you were slighted, if the intention was to slight you, why would you not deal with it on a personal level after the fact? Mm-hmm. We can have a conversation. And after you bum rush the stage, you had time before the show. You had time after the show. We all could have came to me and had conversations. Right. I was not hidden. Brandon was there. Niggas can find me. I'm a big nigga. I'm not hard to find, bro.
We gonna see you.
You gonna see me. I'm sweating, buckets of sweat, yo. If it was that serious of a conversation, you could have came to me. Instead of leaving, doing a bunch of shit on social media, starting a whole bunch of negative conversations, a lot of shit could have happened. But
that's water under the bridge. We here now.
But like, once again, I came to the event and paid for a ticket. Paid for it. She would have gave me the ticket for free. This dumb nigga, and I told that to him while he was trying to caress my hand. I said, bro, I didn't have to pay for a ticket, my nigga. Mm-hmm. This is fucking this is fucking Greenmount. I mean, that's not Greenmount. It's Pennsylvania Avenue. Like, yo, this is.
If you know, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, she would have gave me a free ticket. Yo, if you needed a ticket, I would have gave you. I said, the point is, I like supporting y'all niggas.
Right.
So all of this anger and vitriol that you spitting at me is unnecessary, bro. It's unnecessary. I'm like, and whatever happened at the event, I apologized to her before. And if it was something that you felt like you and I needed to have a discussion with, all you had to do was ask her for my phone number. And you could have reached out to me. I said, because all of this squeezing hands and being brolicky, that's not what being a man is. If there was a problem, call my phone. Say, pull up on me. Or say, I said, you could have at least said, hey, tell your mans, to meet me at a restaurant or a parking lot, whatever, if that's what it is. And we could have had a conversation, or it could have been whatever.
Right.
I said, because that's how men handle it. You don't go to social media screaming and hollering, and then when somebody pays to come to your event, now you try to be Mr. Scary Guy because all of your homeboys is there. Like, come on, bro. That's immature. Right. So he didn't hear that. The only thing he heard was, you know what I'm saying, alpha, 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 whatever the fuck he heard. I don't know. But like, you know what I mean? I wished him the best. And after that, I realized, nah, these not people I need to be around. That's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There was also that whole, you had stuff with some females that you had around you where I'm trying to build and do some business, and it just, everything just turns to shit. And it'll just be like, bro, I'm just trying to get work done. You know what I mean? People come to me and say, yo, we want to build the media scene up. All right, cool. Well, we're going to do classes. We're going to do this. But instead of people just coming in.
I know what you're talking about.
It turned into a bunch of, it turns into a bunch of people saying stuff. Instead of talking to me about it, they just say stuff. And then when I do call them, hey, bro, I heard that there was an issue. No, ain't no issue. I just don't got time to work with you no more. Okay. Well, all right. Well, ain't nothing you want to talk about? No, I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm too busy right now. All right, my nigga, I wish you the best. Once again, like I'm used to being demonized. Like for whatever reason, maybe I don't
know why that is though.
I feel like when I fall asleep, I might jump up and be turned into a different person or something, and then like I'll be slapping niggas and beating niggas up. I don't know. Brandon, what am I doing? Am I out in the street? Be honest with me, bro. Don't lie to me, dog. Don't lie to me, dog. If I'm out here doing niggas grimy, let me know. Like, but only thing I did was try to do what niggas asked me to do, because we had the little group chat.
That shit you did in the group chat was some of the most humblest shit I've ever seen a nigga do. With putting that connection in and putting that out there, and niggas did not appreciate it. They didn't take the moment for what it was.
To have a direct connect to somebody like Jay Hill, to have a direct connect to Plainest Jane, to have a direct connect to, and I was setting it up for other niggas like trying to get Mark Clark in there, like which I'm about to do his interview coming up next week. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really trying to, and I'm still trying to like pull niggas together that really want to be down. If you really want to do this shit, we can do it. But I'm not for the games, bro. And I'm not for the going behind my back talking. Yo, if you got an issue with me,
say it to me.
Just address me with the issue, my nigga. Like, because it's not that I want to fight. It's I want to have a conversation. What are we doing wrong? Or how, if I approach you inappropriately or something that, which I know I didn't, but I'm saying, but if something hurts your feelings or you ain't sure about something, let's have a conversation about it. Like, let's be adults. Let's not be children.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, like the reason why I rock with certain niggas is because I understand that people gonna understand my personality. And like the crazy part is, the thing that pisses me off the most is the niggas that I'm nicest to are the ones that's the most butthurt. But the niggas I talk shit to and curse out and all that, the niggas that's my nigga Jay. Like, he just cursed me out, but that's my dog. He'd be like, what the fuck? This shit don't make, like, I don't even, like, when niggas be like, oh, Jay was this type of person, I'm like, bitch, I didn't even come off the way I could come off. You know what I mean? So I like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, and you know what though? God bless that whole situation, because I walked away from that situation going, wow, I'm exerting a lot of energy and time into people that don't give a fuck about me.
Boy, you was about to quit.
I did for a little bit, but like I need to focus on me. I just need to focus on me. Oh, you know what? Let me make my podcast better. Let me go and adhere to the shit that I'm saying that other people need to do. Let me go do it. Because obviously niggas think I'm a joke, or they don't feel like I'm real, or I'm a ill nigga or whatever. Which at the end of the day doesn't mean anything to me.
That's a big fact.
Doesn't even care. I don't care, bro. Like, do what you
let that shit go.
I do this shit because I love to do it.
I love the game.
I love this shit. I spend this money because I just want to see if it worked. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Brandon came to me when I first what did Brandon say? Brandon, nigga, what you need to get a switcher. You need to get new cameras.
Brandon was on it.
What I do, Brandon? I got new switchers, new cameras. Nigga, he tell me what to do. I do it. We got together and I say, yo, I'm trying to take this shit to another level, bro. What do we need to do?
That's it.
And he started telling me, oh, bro, we need to da-da-da-da. All right, cool.
Do you think you've outgrown your city, though?
I'm going to say yeah, but I'm going to tell you why. I've outgrown the city because, number one, I personally can say I interview everybody on both. It's trap niggas,
same
drug dealers, niggas in the government, radio. I interviewed all type of niggas. There's probably a small list of people I haven't talked to yet, but it's not that I can't get them. It's just that time and place. But once I interview all these people, what's it going to do from there? Like Jay Hill had to go to Atlanta to grow, because that's where real compelling people, not saying that there aren't smart and compelling people in Baltimore, right? But they're not notable names that are going to draw in an audience.
Do you know I noticed that shit too? With now where I'm at now, a lot of people either I got to fly to or fly in to make these big names. Baltimore is cool as shit. But like everything, when you get to a certain level, when you see the game for what it is, you got no choice but to branch out,
right?
And that just is what it is.
Like, I knew that once, and you can call J Hill right now. I told that nigga.
I just saw that nigga the other day.
I'm going to Atlanta. I said, cool, you about to be out of here.
Yeah, you're not coming back.
As soon as you touch down, it's all because you already got the relationships,
and you in Atlanta,
and you in a place where they live. So instead of it being a flight or I'm gonna catch you when I come in town, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you did it. And he was smart because he got a place downtown. So his studio is in the center of the city.
Yeah, something reachable for everybody.
It's reachable for everybody. And the fact is, most niggas don't live in the city, but they do business in the city.
So they come to the city.
So it's like when I come to the club or to come deal with the record label or deal with I'm all right. I can zip by J Hill's spot. He in an office building. It's nice. So like at the end of the day, like I tell niggas, it's like, yeah, Baltimore's great. I love Baltimore. And nothing would make me happier than to build. I'll tell you like this. I had a conversation a month and a half ago. And I told two niggas that I reached out to, because I said, the only way I see us killing Baltimore, like building something, it would need to be 3 motherfuckers that's really about this shit. And we would need to build a Joe Budden situation. Meaning that the show would need to be about the conversation. It can't be about celebrities,
right?
So we would have to build something so unique and special here, and it would have to take 3 niggas that's not, one nigga that's all the way in, and then another nigga
all of them gotta be in,
and another nigga. It's like it's got to be 3 of me, 3 of us. Like we bosses. So when we come to the table, it's not what we doing. It's like, all right, you got 1,000, you got 1,000, I got 1,000. All right, that whole 1,000 is for marketing. Then the next month, you got 1,000, you got 1,000, I got 1,000. All right, we need some better cameras. Boom, better cameras. Another 1,000. You know what I mean? Like we all make some major financial investment, and we go crazy. And then we do every hard, then we start getting Ravens niggas. We start getting that's the only way I can see somebody in Baltimore really taking that to that next level.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like you would need. You can't just have one power player and a bunch of following niggas. Like you would need a room full of
That's hard to find here.
It's not it's not hard to find. It's hard to get the 3 niggas to not make it about themselves,
right?
And to say we all gonna come together and
for
do
this
together.
Right here. Yeah.
Now I got 2 homies that I got on both to agree. It's just that one of them is still attached to a situation,
right? Something else.
So he's kind of like, let me not go into that man's business, but he's got some personal shit that he's still trying to straighten out. But like, if I'm telling you, episode 1, when I drop that bitch, the whole city gonna be shook. It's gonna be, you got these 3 niggas. Oh shit! Like, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, everybody in the city separated. I would say in the city right now, off the top of my head, that's really pushing. Be honest, bro. It'll probably be me and you.
No, I don't even put me in the equation. Like, I put Raw Dope Podcast out there.
Okay,
that nigga's
I like
a
that.
monster. You know what I'm saying?
What's the emblem again? I feel like I know him.
Raw Dope. He got like a razor blade.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
And then, so shout out to him.
You got floaters. It's some shit out here.
Them new niggas. Like I just seen them niggas.
Yeah, they just popped up.
Yeah, I seen them niggas. They got a nice following. They got great cameras. They got great shots.
Shit's amazing.
Yeah, they look like some. But then I kind of figured out they some college niggas, and I was like, oh, all right, y'all some art major niggas that.
This making sense. This making sense.
You know what I mean? They got access to some schools and some. You know what I mean? They live with their mommy, so niggas got cameras or whatever. Like, you know, no disrespect to these niggas.
No disrespect. Y'all probably just amazing.
Niggas is ill. I love what y'all doing. I look forward to y'all taking that shit to another level. You know what I mean? Them the type of niggas I already know. When I pull up, niggas gonna act like they don't know me. They probably don't. But them niggas gonna ignore the shit out of me. They gonna be like, oh, we the cool niggas. They the new cool niggas.
Yeah, you the new cool niggas. That's it.
Cool niggas. Everybody need it. And they got all the little bad bitches that's just coming up in the game.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? They done caught Moose. They done caught this nigga and that nigga. I'm like, yo, they caught some good.
They caught some fire fast.
They caught some fire fast. Like, it was some strategic.
Yeah, somebody's behind this shit. Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Somebody doing it. So shout out to them niggas. Who else? Who else doing it for real? Like, you know, in a real kind of like the shit penetrating for real. Pause. Yeah, definitely you. Who else? There's not too many, bro.
It's not.
There's not too many. But I don't even feel like they Baltimore for real. The tequila talk.
So they not Baltimore. They DC.
So like, yeah, like
tequila talks.
Yeah, like they
killing shit in DC.
They coming up. You know what I'm saying? But like, I hate to say this because I'm not trying to diss niggas, but it'd be like when I look at their social media numbers versus their YouTube numbers, it's so vastly different. It's like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like certain people spend so much time trying to build Instagram numbers because they think the Instagram numbers is going to translate.
They don't.
And they don't. And that's why I be like, I spend more time focused on building my YouTube numbers. I ain't really worried about Instagram numbers, but you know what I mean? It's whatever. Like, it's crazy because the Black Nerd podcast that I do, it's got 50,000 followers on YouTube. I mean, it's got 50,000 followers on Facebook. It goes crazy. I make money off of my Facebook.
That shit, I watched a couple. That shit's fire.
The Instagram got nothing. The YouTube is slow, but the podcast numbers is going crazy. So I don't understand. Like, this shit is confusing.
The numbers is different from each section. Like, what the fuck?
What is going on? It don't really make sense. So, you know, I try to tell niggas, like, you just got to spend time building all that shit. But, like, shout out to all of them niggas. Like, but let's just say, like, and I'm not even talking about organizations. I'm talking about who as an individual would you want to tune into every week and hear what the fuck they got to say. That's, to me, what's important. Like, yo,
fuck the guest. That host is
three dope niggas. And it could be like a female. I would love for it to be either 2 females and a guy, maybe 2 guys and a girl.
The female dynamic is going to change the show.
Female, it's got to be a female.
Got to be.
My problem is, all right, I'm on the ledge. Brandon on me, so I can get in trouble. I don't want my mans to get in trouble out this shit.
Shit, we all on the ledge. This shit smooth as a motherfucker.
Chicks don't be they don't be wanting to stay on. They don't be wanting to stay down if the money ain't there.
That's a fact.
It's like they come in, they be lit for like a couple of months, and then they be like, man, I gotta, you know, and don't let them fall in love. Like, when they single and lonely, oh, they podding. Oh, they coming in with the heat.
Oh, I didn't had.
They coming in with the heat. As soon as they fall in love, you can't find them, my nigga.
I done had a boyfriend destroy my pod, boy.
What you mean?
Man, I had
this coming there busting up.
Nah, I had a joint, a little pretty light skin joint. I was like, oh, you're pretty. This shit gonna work. She came on her.
Let's be honest.
I wasn't piping her. I wasn't piping. Right. But she came in. Shit was cool. She got to talking spicy on a live, And I was like, yo, you got a nigga. What you doing? And she said, oh, he don't watch. He was in the live the whole fucking time. So she hit me the next day on some real unprofessional shit. She was like, hey, I don't think we can pod anymore. My boyfriend doesn't like it. He found it disrespectful. I was like, but you was doing all the talking. What you mean?
Right. I told you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
you
man.
out here getting us both about to get a shot out in the street.
Yeah, man.
That's some bullshit.
That relationship shit, man. That's different, man.
Yo, it's nothing like the power of having, a woman on a pod. Like, it's nothing more powerful than that, because that perspective, you know what I'm saying? The beauty with the perspective and just like being able to bounce that conversation, you know what I mean?
Gotta have a woman in the room.
It's so crazy. But who gonna stay the fuck down, bro? Because it's almost like I gotta build it. I hate keep using Joe Budden as an example, but he's just an example of he had to build it up with the niggas that was from the beginning. But then like you had to pivot. You know what I mean? And then like that's when you can bring in a baddie, because now you got the bread. She gonna stay because you got the bread. She got niggas gonna tune in because she's a bad female. Right, exactly. And it works for her and it works for y'all. Like for real. Facts. But a lot of chicks don't want to go through the struggle, bro. And it's like, yeah, and it's different because all right, I know the comments gonna be lit because they're gonna be like, because we're gonna clip this up, Brandon, so I can get in trouble. Like these women will come and be on a pod and be lit. But the problem is, number one, when the audience turn against them, they be ready to quit. They out of there. The first time the audience be lighting their ass up. Number two is that third month, boy. Because now I gotta come in this week too. Yeah, we gotta keep doing this shit. We gotta keep. They ain't trying to do it. Most of my numbers came from fucking women. Facts. And then the third thing is, you know what I mean? Just understanding that it takes time to build. It's like, you gotta love this shit. You gotta love this shit more than everything. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm telling you, you got something you normally had to do. You got to say no to it to come here. No, you can't go kick it with your moms and go do because guess what? I can't kick it with my mom. I'm losing the same shit you losing. We losing quality time. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have this. You either gotta love this shit or don't be doing it. That's a fact. This ain't just a check, because the check, even when they do come, it's gonna be mad different little checks from a lot of different places. Versus one big check and one big place. There you go. You talking that shit now. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's it. But yo, what's your goal? You know what I mean? For the vibes. I reached it. Our vibes empire. Man, I reached it. My biggest goal, the only reason I started this shit, I wanted to be the biggest podcast in the DMV. That was the goal. I accomplished that. I am number 5. Keeler Clark is still kicking your ass, bro. Oh, they kicking my ass. So you ain't big enough yet. You ain't reached. Yeah, I ain't kicking there. I would say that was my biggest thing, was to be number 1. I'm number 5 in the country as far as black businesses, but that was the goal, was to be at least in my city. Like I wanted that, but I didn't want it for me. I started this whole shit for business owners, for the small people, for them. So to give them shine. Of course, I might interview somebody that just got a mom and pop shop, some shit like that. That might not give me the numbers, but if you think about it, I'm giving your business, you, free promo that you can use for the rest of your fucking life. So that was the thing that was like, yeah, this is why I'm doing it for. So that was the goal. That was the goal, to do my city. And I think now, I've done it. I think I've done it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand why these people don't understand, like, they be like, why should I come do your podcast? And I'm like, nigga, because you got the same content on your page every day of the week. I'm like, if you don't look at a podcast as nothing more than diversifying content. I'm presenting my product or myself in a different space. I can chop this up. I can make 1 million clips out of it. 45-minute conversation. We can take this anywhere. Right. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta wait on me to clip it up. Go to Opus, nigga. Drop your video on Opus. First of all, hold. You giving out the sauce. Fuck is you doing? Fuck you doing? Fuck you doing? Everybody. I just no, they don't. I just had a nigga reach out to me. I think he does college football in Maryland somewhere, and he was like, "Oh, I just need an editor to do my clips." In my mind, I'm like, "Bro, for $20, you could do this shit yourself." Facts. But if you want to pay me hundreds, I'm not going to give you out the sauce. But fuck it, we on here, man. If you got content,
fucking Opus Clips, man.
He just wait a minute. He stopped me from saying it, and then he become a promoter. What the fuck is going on here? Like, yo, I, you know what I'm saying? And that's not honestly, that's not the only place. There's a bunch of places you can go
man.
and make clips. But at the end of the day, like, you know, business is business, bro. Like, it's opportunities everywhere for us to build and take shit to another level. You just got to be committed. But like, and that's why I was telling you when you first came in before we turned the cameras on. I'm like, no, nigga, like, I'm foot to the pedal, and I'm trying to find people that's ready to put the foot to the pedal. Like, if I tell a nigga, yo, we all going to dress up like pirates next week,
let's do it.
We coming in dressing like pirates. If I'm saying, like, I'm looking for the team that's like, yo, let's go to Puerto Rico and shoot the pod.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jamaica and shoot the pod. Hey, I got to get my ticket, and I got to get Brandon ticket. Brandon got ticket. Hey, we all going to put together because Brandon, you know what I mean? He's shooting. So like, we all going to get this shit, and we going to make content. We going to probably shoot 3-4 episodes in this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Brandon with the camera everywhere we go. We going to have vlogs. Shit. If I find me some freak bitches, we going to shoot some OnlyFans content.
You talking that talk.
Like, we going to do what we got to do, bro.
Right.
Like, that's the type of team I want. I ain't found dummy niggas yet. Like, when I find some real, like, I'm ready to go all in. Like, that's when I'm like this year, you know, I went to it was BlurCon. I went to Baltimore Comic Book Convention, like, because I'm trying to promote the Black Nerd Podcast.
Right.
I'm trying, and I was like, that wasn't nothing. I'm trying to go extra hard. You know what I mean? Because I want to touch those different crowds. I want to start bringing in different people. Like, I want people to really tap into the content, and I want people to really enjoy the content that we already created.
Right.
So like, if they're not trying to do that, that's why the discussion is leaving. Like, I told niggas, like, niggas got told January 1.
Nigga, you told me. You was trying to get the fuck out of here. I was like, you gonna leave, nigga?
I only stopped for a small family situation. But now that everything is groovy, I'm gone. Like, for what?
Damn.
I mean, look, I can make more money working behind the scenes for J Hill.
Yeah. You get the fuck, there's nothing to say about that. Yeah.
I can hold that nigga bag and be Jeeves straight. I don't care. Like, I you know what I mean? That's my man. Like, right. I'll go to jail for that nigga, yo. Fuck it. We go shoot. I'll shoot somebody. Y'all play around with J Hill if you want to. And I'll do the jail time. Come out. I'll be set for the rest of my life.
You be good.
I'll be good. Y'all play games. But nah, I mean, it's about progress, bro. There's got to be a point where you got to want more. I don't give a fuck about being a lit nigga in Baltimore.
That don't even sound like some good shit when you said it out loud. I'm a lit nigga in Baltimore. Like, oh, okay.
The niggas that think they the coolest niggas in the city don't even have what I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, no disrespect, I love y'all niggas. There's only one artist that I know that's got what I have and better, and that's YG Tech. I don't know one rap nigga out this city outside of Tech. They got their house, the car, you know what I mean, their own studio set up, and can move around with complete freedom. No, none of them niggas got that. I don't give a fuck who you can start throwing niggas at me, and they got all type of expensive ass jewelry and cars, but that's cool. They might have a car, but they don't got a crib. They got the crib, ain't got the car. Or don't got none of it, and be Ubering everywhere and paying bitches and fucking bitches and staying in their crib.
Yeah. The homosexuals. Yeah.
No disrespect.
No disrespect to the homosexuals.
Just being honest, yo. So like, who am I? Like, and then the chicks. Let's not even get. Come on, bro. Let's not get into the women. There's some women that's not involved in this entertainment shit. They doing great. I love all of you women that's grown, sexy, got your own shit. But the chicks that's in this little game, please, nigga, they can barely fucking rapping or sing and wipe their own butt at the same time, bro. Like, they can't.
You know, we got the Instagram models and all that, man.
And what does that mean?
It don't mean shit, to be honest.
What does that mean? Like,
it don't correlate to nothing.
What does it mean? You got 20,000 followers on your Instagram. You can't make $5 off your gram, but you got all these thirsty niggas in there every time you post your butt cheeks in a thong. I ain't seen a chick be able to flip a calendar. I ain't seen it. Like, the only person that really be getting that bread is Tia Reid. But guess who told her to do it?
Tia Reed. Shout out to you, Short.
Call Tia Reed right now and ask her who told her for 3 years before she did it. Yo, you need to be selling pictures, bro. Man, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Hey, bro, if I will whack off to your picture, other niggas will whack off to sell the fucking pictures. Blow these motherfuckers up.
Boy, I met Tia Reed when? It was like 3-4 years ago when I was fucking doing, I think I was doing Lyft. And I had picked her up and she was talking about how she was a model and she wanted to get into it and everything like that. Yeah.
But like, no, it's not even complicated.
No.
If you already out and niggas paying you to do the photo shoots or you paying to do the photo shoots, you know what I'm saying? This is, but like when I'm around these women, they so worried about the section in the bottom in the dub, and they all arguing about these rap niggas that they all trying to get up underneath of because they think that by being a girlfriend is gonna elevate their status, and now you gonna be on it. And I'd be like, if you shut the fuck up and focused on getting money, you wouldn't even have none of these problems, bro.
That's a fact.
If you would learn how to monetize what you currently have and get you an ugly, loyal nigga that be willing to die for you.
They not doing that shit, man.
You understand, Brandon? You over there. Yo, he over there. He don't fuck with us, yo. Brandon don't fuck with us, yo. He out here getting money with these, because he be hanging out with them. That's why he can't say nothing.
Yeah, Brandon said, nah,
he can't. He
got
working
that.
with all of them, boys. He out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon Derek. Yo, y'all need to book that nigga for everything. Oh, here we go. See, you saying names. I'm not saying no names. But like, yo, all right. Anyway, back off that. So your goal was to be big. So you reach your goal, essentially. So my question is, where do we go from now? We gonna close the studio down and you become a Levi's model? What the fuck going on?
No, man, that's something I'm battling with right now. I don't fucking know. I do not know.
And when you gonna stop being petty?
As far as what?
Nah, you just a petty nigga. Because you even brought in all that drama into this show where we was supposed to be me and you conversation, but you was always like that.
I was always like that.
Well, when you gonna stop being petty? I'm
never gonna stop dropping the bombs. If I feel like it's some shit in there,
it's not necessary. All right, what's the point?
So this is the point. I like fucking talking to you, right? Me and you never we had it, but we never talked about it on a pod together. I have always wanted, since the day I fucking met you, when you tried to fuck my co-host, I told you that, hey, I want to come on Aries Lounge. That was over 2 motherfucking years ago.
Was it?
Yes. Right, so I said, you know what? If I ever get the goddamn opportunity to say this shit to his face, oh yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk
about that situation.
Hey, listen, we ain't got no beef outside of that. Everything else was gravy.
Beef,
not for us. Not for us.
Man, you ain't never had no problem.
No, not for us. So when I seen you and this opportunity came, I dropped everything for this shit. I said, oh yeah, I'm going to Aries Lounge. Work called out. Fuck them. I'm coming to Aries Lounge, man.
Yo, we had mad fun at your joint. You know what I'm saying? We had mad fun at your joint. And what difference do it make? She didn't answer the phone when I called her. Like, wait a minute, did I have a phone number? I don't know if I had a phone number or not. But man, but fuck that. Hold on, because you got the game fucked up. You forgot that you host podcasts. What's your podcast called? Say it out loud. Aries Lounge?
Right. And I'm a host. So as I sit here and I'm listening, my host in me, the host in me, can't just sit here and not ask you a question back.
All right, go ahead.
What is, matter of fact, why the hell I recommend you to anybody that I meet if they need advice, if they just coming into the game, any of that shit. Yo, why the fuck do you I ain't gonna say diminish. You be talking about your podcast like it's some small shit. Why do you do that? You say to yourself, you've been doing this shit for 16 years. Why do you do that? You will big up everybody else's, but you will never pop your own shit. Why?
That's a great question. Because I always look at my show as a ever evolving, like under construction thing. I don't really feel like the pod has hit the space that it deserved to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly, like I have such a vision for where I see it, and it's nowhere near it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And what I want to do with the show, I'm not there. So like, I understand it's history, and I understand what we've done. And because I think when we got to the 10-year anniversary, we was like, no. When we was coming up on the 15-year anniversary, I was like, yo, we need to do something. I wanted to do a celebration to show people the history of what we had done, like the impact.
Right.
And I was like, man, we should do like a art installation. You know what I mean? And then like it was gonna be all of this stuff, and it got carried away because I ended up having to like focus on life. But like in that research and development to do that art installation, I had to sit back and go, holy shit. Like, because I was like, yo, we need a list of everybody we interviewed over 15 years.
Shit.
It was 4 of us. We sitting down like, yo, we over 100 niggas. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. There's no way possible. Mm-hmm. And they was like, this, and it's more, and it's more. And then I was just like, oh yeah, we forgot we did that one. Oh, we did that one. And then I was like, yo, let's get a list of everybody that worked for the pod or a radio show, whatever it was,
right?
Whatever it is. And it was like, damn, we done had like 15 different co-hosts. Damn near 20. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, how many studios have we had? And, all right, all of the locations. And it's just like, this is insane. So like, yeah, I remember it and I appreciate it. But to me, I'm always focused on where I need to go next. I'm always, and I never want anybody to feel like I'm trying to be bigger than them or better than them or like, nah, well, he making faces. All right, cool.
Bullshit. Here we go with the bullshit because you forgot I'm a host too. Yeah, you forgot I was a fucking host too.
Let's go.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that. I understand the humility behind all of that. I get you. I'm with you. But bro, listen. Is the goal, like you said you was going to the different comic cons and all that?
Yeah.
Bro, don't you want to be recognized if you're not the best as one of the best?
Yo, that's great that you asked, and thank you. There's a difference between me knowing that I'm the best and me giving a fuck on whether or not another nigga know. Like, I already know.
Man, you give a fuck. You do give a fuck, though. All right. You give a fuck.
All right. Let me be, because you got me.
Yeah.
You got me. All right. Brandon, come out from behind the guns, nigga. We got it. We caught. Of course, bro.
Right.
I feel some kind of way every year when the awards come around, and I'm not even yo, if a nigga was to just head nod to a nigga, you know what I mean? Oh, for podcast of the year, yo, and shout out to them Aries Lounge niggas. They are, but they not on the joint, but yo, these them niggas. That's all I ever want, is just to be acknowledged. And I understand your frustration and your anger about it, but I know how the game works. So it's just like, I'm not about to be upset about the game. It is what it is. Like, mentioning me don't move the needle. Now, it'll move the needle to the real niggas in the room, because them niggas all got a memory of being, you know, oh, yo, I got drunk with Jay, nigga, we talked about this, oh, it was the greatest interview, da-da-da. But outside of that room, to the general populace that's just going to buy tickets, Aries Lounge don't move the needle to buy tickets to come in there, because niggas ain't coming to knock each other over to come see the fat boy. You know what I mean? That's just not what it is. But, you know what I mean? And because of that, I respect the game. Do I want to be acknowledged? Yes. Will I be acknowledged? Probably not.
Do you feel as though you're putting yourself in a position to be acknowledged, though? Because it seems like you just sitting like, oh, I'm not acknowledged. I'm comfy here. This is just my spot now.
No. That's the reason why the new cameras is bought. That's the reason why, you know, I'm asking Brent, yo, should I wear my jewelry? Do I need to put the sunglasses on? What do we need to change? And I'm not doing this so that people will look at me as a celebrity, but I need to upgrade. How do we move away from who we used to be, and how can we present ourselves in a more professional light?
So now you saying you trying to move the needle with Aries Lounge now, right?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to do it for acknowledgement. I'm doing it because I really want them numbers. Because
the numbers are an acknowledgement, though.
No. Yeah, that is true. Thank you for that. But let's be, and I want to be 1,000% clear, because I don't want people to get this misunderstood. I want the numbers because I want the money. I want the money because Brandon need to be paid. My niggas that's been working with me 15, 20 years, I don't never want them niggas to work again. I don't want their asses on camera, but like, I'll pay for these niggas because they done did so much for me.
Right.
There's so many people that sacrifice so that I could live my dream. I would want my parents to finally not look at me as a failure. Because my parents look at me as a complete failure. Yo, you 44 years old. The fuck you doing this shit for? You ain't making no money. You ain't never really made no money off this shit. The fuck are you doing this shit? Go get a job at the post. Literally, my pops literally just said yesterday, man, the post office hiring, nigga. You should just go ahead and. But it's like, if I do that, I won't have enough time to edit. I won't have enough time for this and that. So when it come down to why I want this shit so bad, is because I want people to respect the journey that was gone to get to that place. Because niggas only gonna respect you when they see the money.
Right.
And my man need his bills paid. He got kids. They gotta get fed. Yo, I want to be able to have a real studio. I want to be able to take all these other ideas that I have, and I want to hire people to roll shit out. That's the only reason why, bro. If I could do this, like, say if somebody was to break me off at $500,000, my man's was to become a millionaire. Yo, Jay, you know I got you. Here you go. You good for the rest of your life. Yo, here's your money to. What you think I'd be doing every day?
Yes,
I would be doing this.
That's what you love to do.
I love this shit. Why do you have the camera on that nigga? Anyway, but outside of that, like, that's it. Like, I'll be running around the city getting more niggas to get on the pod. Like, you know what I mean? Because this is what I could be a rapper right now. I could have been a rapper 20 years ago. I was a rapper 20 years ago. But when I discovered this, I dumped that shit so fast. Bro. Because I never wanted to be a rapper. I like producing and I still want to do that. But even something that's in my soul, like producing is in my soul, like making beats, I still won't do that because I love this more. I'm dead ass serious. I'm flat broke right now, bro. I got $15 to my name. And I'm sitting here podding with you instead of going and getting like I got a little app where I can get day work. I'm not doing that shit because I want to do this shit. Like, I suffer for this shit. But that's because I love it.
You love the game.
I love it. I love having great conversations.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I love discovering shit about people. I love people discovering shit about me. I love engaging and like, I feel like people don't talk about what we do enough. What it means to run an organization and ain't nobody getting paid. But niggas is coming in, busting their ass.
Listen, if you're a podcaster, you are surely running a nonprofit. There's no money really coming in. This is all yourself. Unless somebody give you the money, you're running a nonprofit organization on your own.
Right. Until you build to a certain level, you're not making bread like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you kind of like connected to like a corporate situation and they underwriting your situation. All right, cool. You might be able to do that. Like the Under Armour. I mean, not Under Armour. Yeah, they got some Under Armour niggas to do it. DCLR got his shit going. I just saw one of them radio joints got what's her name? She doing a podcast too, and that shit she need help. But anyway, like, I'm not gonna give no names out. But like, it's like people. That's the thing that killed me. People step into our space and they doing it, and the shit ain't even lit. I'm like, bro, you're not even pushing the envelope for real. Now, y'all talking these pussy ass conversations. Y'all don't want to say nothing to hurt nobody's feelings. You don't want to get into nothing dangerous. You don't want to talk about nothing. Man, I ain't here for that.
I mean, you gonna only talk about the male and female dynamic so many motherfucking times before it get played out, though.
Yeah, shit. What you talking about?
Yeah,
how many billions and trillions of dollars have been generated off the male-female dynamic or the male-male dynamic or the female-female? Exactly. So why will we stop? Because there's always a new voice and there's always a different perspective. Believe me, Kevin Samuels started a conversation that I have been captivated by.
What is it?
Just the whole talking about relationships from the male perspective, defending the male existence. I've never in 44 years have ever heard anybody defend the male existence from a power perspective.
Right.
Niggas will defend a male from a, be nice to him and they cool and show your dad some love, pussy shit.
Right.
Kevin Samuels was pro male.
Alpha
period. From an alpha, fuck you, nigga, if you don't like that shit. And it wasn't, and as much as people try to say he was misogynistic, and he wasn't. He was all about male accountability. He was all about men need to do A, B, X, Y, and Z and be about your shit. The only thing he wasn't doing was compromising on the fact that, yo, if you are an elite, high value man, you have the ability to choose what you want. Just stand on it. If you want to have 4 girlfriends, you can have it, but don't lie to the girls.
You gotta stand on it. Be honest.
Stand
be
on
open.
your shit. Be honest. Hey, and if you want to have 4 girls, make sure you're taking care of those 4 girls. Make sure you're being healthy. Make sure you're not passing around diseases. Make sure you're not impregnating them and not taking care. Yo, if you're gonna be this high value man, this is what being a high value man is about. These are the things that we have to talk about.
Right.
So if you're not, but nobody had talked about that before. Then comes, what's his name? Tate, Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Whew.
That was a different animal.
He ain't dead. That nigga's alive.
No, he's alive like a motherfucker.
And I love his perspective, not necessarily because what everything he said. And let's be honest, I don't agree with everything these gentlemen are saying.
Right.
90% of it I'm fucking with.
But when people say that, I'm like, yeah,
strong 90.
He might have jumped out the window on some shit that I'm like, I ain't with. But a good 90%, like you said, yeah, I'm with it. I can understand his delivery might have sucked or been off, but the grand picture of it, yeah, I got you. I know where you're going with it.
Right. And these 2 gentlemen were approaching the conversation differently because Kevin Samuels was having his conversation in front of a female audience, bringing women on camera
and saying it to your face
and having on camera like dialogue. And I don't think other people understand how hard it is. I don't even think this is the shit that pisses me off. Women won't admit how difficult it is to deal with women. Women don't want to admit how difficult it is to deal with women.
Okay.
So you make it difficult for me to have a conversation with you because you don't want to be accountable for everything you're talking about. You don't even want to be serious about what you're doing. And your whole conversation is when I'm losing, let me change the subject. Let me move the needle. Let me move this here. So you got a man by himself on camera having a discussion with a group of individuals who are systematically raised to move the needle, trade, horse trade, obfuscate, whatever big words you want to throw in there, to just win an argument, not understand what's going on. He's trying to bring understanding. She's trying to win.
So let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
So you can put this in any situation that's going on now. Why is it when women got the freedom to talk about women or talk about men? Why is it that stereotype that if a man says anything regarding a woman that's not you could hold it to the flame. Hey, you fucked up here, and I'm gonna hold you to that. Why is it that whole, you'll never talk to a man like this? She's a woman. It's like women got that freedom to say whatever they want, but as a man, we can't clap back at you because we looked at as weak, soft. That's a woman. Why are you doing that to a woman? Why do you think that is?
You know why? Because women don't really pay attention to how men interact with each other. So like me and you homies, if I feel like you out of line, well, first of all, conversations with men, when we really dealing with each other on some real man shit, it's behind closed doors. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of a whole group of people. Yo, nigga, you fucking up. Yo, you cheating on your girl. What the fuck? Like, that's way bro code. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing,
don't do
bro?
that.
We have a code about how we conduct shit with each other. So women are not commonly around when
men had a
we holding each other to task. That's number one. Number two, there is always the fear of physical confrontation that puts us all in a space where, not that we scared to fight each other. Niggas will go down. We'll throw down for whatever. But is it that important? Do I really want to fuck up my outfit? Yo, do I potentially want to lose this relationship with this person that I might really care about? And this is my nigga, man. He done held me down. We done been through shit. So we all know that once we put hands on each other, it's probably going to lessen the probability we going to
be cool
after that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you come from that time period where
we can squabble and that's it.
That would just be our common, thing. So like, if I'm coming at you and I'm like, nigga, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, we're going to relent. We'll say whatever. And then what's the next? Y'all, nigga, come on, fuck all that shit. That's the line. Hey, fuck all that shit, nigga. You wrong. If a nigga a real nigga, you know what, you right.
You right. Yeah, you got it. You right.
All right, you right. And that's when it starts. You have to break down that wall. And you got to remember, our whole existence, niggas have always been judgmental of everything we do. If you raise your voice, if you fight, if you start screaming, niggas, what the fuck? Why this nigga? Because men are not allowed to. There's so many things we're not allowed to be. So many things we're not allowed to do, say. So we're used to being held to task. So when your man's coming do it ain't the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool, fuck it, yo.
You check me, you right. All
right. I get my shit together. And at that point, we know that we're going to be checking each other more often to make sure, whatever. And we either get it right or we don't. And we all understand what the result of that is. If I'm the nigga, we out with bitches, and Jay always running his mouth when the bitches come around, and I'm fucking up niggas getting the pussy.
Boy, you to the side, yo, chill.
Niggas will stop calling me when the bitches come around.
100%.
I'm not going. You're not going to not be my mans no more.
Yeah, I just can't bring you around this.
When the vagina's around, Jay is not around.
So what the fuck is sassy now? Because now we sassy. What the fuck is that?
Sassy is a woman's way of trying to shut down what they always wanted. Women always wanted men to communicate.
We do that.
Now we communicating, but now we're holding you accountable. So now you being sassy. Why you coming at me? Why you saying, oh, you being sassy? Oh, because notice how you only sassy when you when you are, you know what I mean, laying down a law about shit that they fucking
That's the only time.
It's the only time. Anytime outside of that, if you telling her how good that pussy is, you ain't sassy. You know what I'm saying? when you jumping up and down and you bought her a new outfit and you happy on her birthday and you ain't sassy then. You ain't sassy. You ain't sassy then. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when you going over our mother house and sweet talking to moms and showing the whole family love, you ain't sassy.
They want sassy real niggas, and that don't exist. They the same fucking person.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. You just said they want sassy
real niggas. Come on now, I'm talking.
I'm not with you on that.
Because you want your man to be an alpha male, right?
Can we start? All right, let's just agree that it's not sassy.
There's
so
no such thing.
Use the term they want sassy real niggas. Even though I understand,
you get where I'm at with it.
You were trying to make the clip. I got you.
Hey,
you know
what listen, I do my thing.
You trying to make the clip. But go ahead.
But I mean, if you're gonna do it that way, for every woman primarily, you're gonna say you want a dude that's emotionally intelligent, can hold his own, comfortable being himself. All that shit, right? Okay, if I'm that guy, it's only sassy if he brings it to social media.
I want to answer that question.
Please,
but I need to take 3 steps back. Women don't want an emotionally intelligent man because he's not easy to manipulate.
Oh, wait a minute.
Women do not want that, bro. When you walk into a situation. See, women want dumb alpha. Happy wife, happy life.
The old head shit.
Strong, but I'm gonna let her do whatever she want. I'm gonna put up with the over the top emotional fucked up shit. Run out the house. I'm gonna run at you. Hey, baby, you know I love you. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? You apologizing for shit that you ain't doing.
I'm gonna jump off the cliff.
They want that because they seen that. They used to that.
I'm jumping off the cliff. Let me tell you where we fucked up at.
There we go. Go.
If your dad was born in the 60s, 70s, we do this to women, and especially if you got girls, you treat your daughter, how I want to put it, fuck it, we jumping. You want to treat your daughter and you want the most respect and all of that. So when they get older, they are emulating that, but you didn't teach them the other side to that. Oh, my dad did this and did this. No, your dad showed you what he wanted to show you, but when you deal with a real man and he give you all of that, oh, my dad will never do this to my mom. Your dad definitely did that to your mom. Your dad definitely disrespected your mom. All of that shit, you just never seen it.
If I may, I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean up on aisle 6 because you really just spilled a whole bunch of shit. So what happened was this generation of women, your generation, my generation, were raising their daughters, spoiling the shit out of their daughter. So the dad, if there was a dad,
right,
they spoiled the shit out of that daughter. What did not happen is the woman of the house, the mom, didn't teach that young lady how to be a wife.
Ooh, shit,
She taught her how to be independent. She taught her how to get a degree. She taught her, get your money, fuck these niggas. Don't be, you know what I mean? Don't be bowed down and cow tipping and no nigga.
Right.
Be strong. Don't let a guy treat him the way he treated me. Oh, you mean put a roof over your head, feed you, make sure you was good, but he might have got some side pussy every now and then. But at the same time, you got to go on vacations, you got whatever. Instead of her teaching her daughter how to be accountable, to be respectful, to be a good mate, she taught her to be independent and ratchet. Do what you want, and the right nigga gonna come, and when he come, he gonna what? Be submit. The woman taught the daughter how to be a nigga. Yo, you gonna find the right. Yo, when you grow up, you gonna get all the bread, and when he come, he gonna learn how to act. Excuse me. You gonna talk to? I'm gonna tell you one reason why I'm single right now.
Okay.
I'm a B alpha, but I'm still an alpha. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do.
You're talking.
But what you not gonna do is disrespect me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna set boundaries. Like a B alpha is gonna let you ride. We're gonna let you run around. But we got guardrails.
Yeah. I'll let you do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you know how far to go.
Once you hit that guardrail, hey, baby, hey. I need you to bring it back. Bring it back. A lot of these young ladies don't understand when a nigga tell you bring it back, it ain't a game. This ain't the time to turn the fuck up. Just because I ain't turn the fuck up on you when you want to decide what we eat and do this, cool. That don't mean that I'm going to put up with you wanting to go scream and holler. Like, yo, guess what I'm going to do? Pack up my ball. I'm going to go home.
Go home.
Because guess what? I'm not about to put hands on you and you throw me in jail. Oh, I'm not about to go along with the goofy shit and you drain me out and I just go, all right, babe, whatever. I'm not going to. Guess what? I know my value. I'll take my bread, my resources and my shit, and I'll go home. But
do you think that's what that would be considered a high value man? When you know your value, like, oh, it's this certain shit I'm not going to put up with. I don't give a fuck how much money you make, how pretty you are, how good your sex is. These are rails. It don't matter what you look like. You hit these rails, I'm going to get my ball, like you said, I'm going to go home.
And this, we're not talking about, like, only thing we talking about, and this is, and like, when we make this statement, girls go crazy. Oh, you think you are? And it's just like, I'm you. We human beings.
Right.
You don't want me to raise my voice at you? Don't raise your voice at me. I'm not a boy, so don't reference me as boy. And who you talking to? I'm not a boy. You're not about to come in and talk. I don't like the tone, the way you talk to your children. Don't come at me with that tone.
Not your child.
Who you talking to? Yo, chill with that shit. Because you wouldn't want me to do that to you. I want the same respect that I give you in return. The same way you want me to invest in, oh, we got to go to, I just talked to a chick 2 weeks ago talking about, hey, we going to go out. You're not going to take me to Fogo de Chao? Do you know how much Fogo de Chao costs? First of all, the chick ain't got a car. She got a bullshit ass job. You 30-some years old.
Your priorities fucked up.
You a security guard. You barely live somewhere. You barely getting by. I'm barely getting by, but we on two different levels. Nigga, I got two vehicles, nigga. I mean, we just in a different space.
Right.
But once again, I still respect you as an adult. I'm not making judgments about you. So we gonna go out. Cool. You say something like we should go to Fogo. Do you know how much Fogo costs? She said, no, I never ate there before. So how can you make demands on something you don't know nothing about? I said, because Fogo is $100 a person. If we having a decent night. Now, yeah, you could squeeze it out for 60 if you want to be super cheap. And it's really not going to be 60. It's still going to be 75 with a tax. And you know what I'm saying? By the time you give a tip, if you're going to be decent. So like, but I'm not going to be cheap about it. I'm still going to have a couple of drinks. They 15 a piece. I'm going to get my all I can eat thing. That's going to be 70, 75, 2 drinks. Now we at 100, 110. Plus I give a tip. It's probably going to be $20, $30. So now we at 115, 120 for the one person. Times 2. That's 240, 260.
Yes, if we keeping it modest.
We keeping it modest. Because when I go to Fogo, we go ignorant sometimes.
Yeah, we might hit 4, 5, 6.
Right. So my question to her was, and I'm hitting these, this is what I was telling her. So if I spend 240 on a first date, where do I go after that?
You set the bar high the first date. You have to make that's the bar now.
That's the bar. So now every time we going out, we spending that. And I'm like, all right, let me ask you this question. And I said, that's cool. You want me to spend the 240? So what you going to do for the second date? So she was like, what you mean? Where you want to eat? I said, yo, take me to a nice steakhouse. What's a steakhouse? Oh, you mean Roof Chris? Yeah, Roof Chris. You paying for Roof Chris? Oh, hell no. I ain't. I spoke $200-$300. That's what you just asked me to do.
I just did it.
$200-$300.
Mm-hmm.
So what we talking about? So once again, when we having these conversations, know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I understand social media got everybody jumping up and down.
The fuck up.
But let's be real. And I told her like this. So if we eat and go, all right, so you want to go. So I said, how many days a week do you really on an average want to see your mate? Like 2-3 days a week, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So every time we get together, I'm spending $250.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5, 6, 7. That's $750 a week.
Mm-hmm.
$750 a week times 4 weeks in a month. That's damn near $3,000 in a month. I haven't paid no bills. I ain't got the car note. I ain't got nothing paid. But I'm spending damn near more than half of what I make a month on going out with you. For what?
Yeah.
What you mean? You don't think I'm worth it? I said, it's not an issue of worth or not worth. I said, how are we building for the future? Let me ask you this question. If I'm giving you half of my monthly income just to go hang out, how am I securing my future? How am I responsible at all?
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying my bills. My bills is barely getting paid. We hanging out and spending absorbent amounts of money. How does that set me up for Christmas? So how am I going to buy you Christmas presents? How I'm going to buy you a birthday present? How I'm going to do anything? Like, yo, like this is unrealistic. Even if I can afford it, even if I'm bringing $10,000 in a month, does that really make sense as responsible adults? Is the value of our relationship based on what I'm spending?
It's transactional.
Because my mom and my dad, they go to Applebee's and have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So what? My parents ain't shit now?
Mm-hmm.
Because tell me that so I can slap the shit out of you.
But you said something really that caught my attention.
Go ahead.
With the social media now, you gonna meet some that's out that box, but a lot now they want, if you broke, just say that type of situation, that they all want the high value man. In their mind, the high value man is a man that got a lot of money, got his life together, cars, clothes, whatever. To them, that is what the high value man is.
But the person they give their pussy up to ain't got shit. Because the last nigga you fuck is transient. That's a nigga with a Gucci belt, no whip. He Ubered to get to you. Matter of fact, you paid for the Uber for him to get over there. Mm-hmm. His dick dropped down to the floor. You ain't holding him to the same standard you holding me. But because I'm what? Nah, bro.
Do you think
I'm not even engaging in that conversation, because if our relationship is going to be based off of some income stream that I can show you, because like I actually had a chick ask me one time, how much money do you make? And my first thing I said is, if I was to tell you that out loud, you should get up and walk away. Because how stupid am I to tell you my entire net worth out in public? Or to you? Who are you that I
just know you? What the fuck are we doing?
Right, I don't know you. Why would I tell you what
that
my net worth
sound like a lineup? I'm not doing that.
And if I'm making, once again, at the end of the day, I could be working at McDonald's and be way more. I can have way more money than you.
Yes.
Who's to say what family I came out of? Who's to tell you how I am with my money? I could be frugal as shit. I feel like people don't understand. Right? Like when it comes to wealth building, has nothing to do with active daytime income. I could be doing other shit on the side and be making a killing and be working whatever. Like, I feel like these are all stupid conversations because when COVID hit, did it matter? You were sitting in your house by yourself and you would have loved to have a broke nigga to come.
Any nigga. Yeah.
You would have loved to have a broke nigga. I would have loved to have a broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to you getting old and you need somebody to come help you to the bathroom, or y'all just want to spend time together.
Think about that.
But what is relationship other than the preparation for a long future?
You got you. It's just a nigga you like. That's it. No one's preparing for, oh man, you might say, oh, I want to be a wife or some shit like that, but you're not thinking of that, or a lot of people aren't. You just, I like you.
Meaning that you're not even dating with intention.
No, I like you. Your sex is good. Let's fuck with each other.
But that's not, then what's the point of us dating them? Then we don't need to be around each other. I need to be with somebody that has the intent of being here. And that's my problem. I met a bunch of women. I've dated a lot of women myself, and I don't want to disrespect none of my exes because I love all of them to this day. But at the end of the day, they wasn't thinking about the future. They was still in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that for a fact because we've all had conversations years and years later, and they was just like, Jay, I was in the moment.
But do you count that to age?
Of course. Yeah. And maturity. And who raised you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a mom and dad in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you had a mom and dad in that house, you know you're not. Even if mom and dad was rich, your conversation still ain't built around it. You're not. You know what I mean? Because when you see a family, you've had your times when it was up. And you had your times when it was down.
Yeah.
But it was still family.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's the only thing that really matters. Like when you got that person to turn to, when you scared as fuck, when your mom passes away or your dad passes away, and you just need somebody to just tell you to get the fuck up and get dressed, or they just grab you up. Come on, yo, we're going to go out and grab something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
At that point, it doesn't. You are in a fucking daze.
Money does not matter at all.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like when you go through, and that's what I'm saying, there's a difference between where I sit in life and where a lot of other people sit. I've been through real shit from the time I was young to the time I'm grown. My parents are still here and still married. 45, 48 years. My parents damn been married 50 years, nigga. I've seen them be broke together. I've seen them niggas ball together. I've seen them niggas do everything in between. The only thing they ain't been is not together.
Right.
So when I'm trying to choose a partner, it's difficult.
Dating is fucking difficult, man.
Because nobody's thinking about the future. Nobody's thinking about, they all are thinking about right now and what it take to be lit and Instagram pictures together and foolishness. It's not, none of this shit is based around, yo, let me find, like they'll say I'm looking for a best friend, but they would never treat you like a best friend. Because let me ask you this question, bro. If you and your homeboy decide to go out, are you gonna get mad if he don't take you to Fogo de Child?
Fuck no. No, I'm with my nigga. It don't matter where we going. That's my nigga.
That's my nigga.
I'm going to have fun. I don't give a fuck.
Most of the time, you don't even want to go out. You just be like, I'm pulling up at your crib, or he pulling up,
and that's enough for us.
And niggas got the bottle.
We good.
Niggas going trip, talk about some bitches. You know what I mean? Talk about, oh, you plotting to make money. Whatever it is with your nigga, it is. So if I'm trying to build a relationship with a woman, and you say you want me to be your best friend, do you even know how to be a friend? Or do you just know how to gather people around you that are gonna move like chess pieces? Because that's not a friendship.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a sad thing I see. A lot of women don't know how to be friends.
Shit to their own friends.
They don't know how to be friends to their own friends. They don't know how to be friends to themselves. They don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to, they don't even know how to accept themselves. Do you know how crazy that is? That you can't accept the person in the mirror. So what you do is you keep trying to create something.
You alternate.
Oh, let me put some makeup on. We done gone from makeup to different clothes to now surgery.
I think Floyd said yesterday, women more focused on their bodies before they get their first house. So you said you're single right now, right? Do you think there is a space for multiple types of women? Do you think, because you said you did the producing and everything like that, do you think there's a space for having ratchet women, for having intellectual women? Because now it's like, oh, if you on social media, there's only ghetto and ratchet women. Oh, what happened to our women type of situation? Our women are everywhere, but what's popping right now, they like the little sexy reds. They like that's popping to them or whoever the masses right now. So they think that our women are just hoes. They like to twerk, they ratchet, they ghetto. Do you think there's room to have both, or does our women have to fit one box?
Good quality women are spending time building wealth. They being married. They are living life. They not desperate for attention. Like the best niggas you're not going to see on social media. They ain't looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to be there. Like I'm not on social media. I mean, I'm voyeuristic. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on there watching niggas and I'll like some shit, might drop a comment, but I'm not really on there like that. So, and I don't post like that. So like, you're not going to see people like me, but if you, yes, there's a place for every person. Do I want there to, I feel like we need less ratchet. Ratchet has become dominant.
What you want to see, bro? Let's be honest. You on social media, you do podcasting.
Yeah.
What you want to see? Like, be honest. You want to see a woman scientist all day? You want to see a realtor all day?
If she educating me on some fly shit, I want to know, and I'm watching. Yeah.
But the information is out there. If you really want it, you can type in like whatever.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, I follow him on social media. I watch his videos all the time. I feel like he's one of the most interesting people in the world.
Absolutely.
Bro. Same thing with Joe Rogan. I sit down and watch podcasts with him and all type of shit. So like, yeah, I definitely hear you. I could read some books, but like to me, I love hearing the engagement of a real conversation. So like, yeah, I want to hear. Yes, I want to hear. Like you're talking to a person that I live and breathe education at this point. As you get older, you hit your 40s, bro. You realize how stupid you are, and you really just start. If you are a evolved person, right, you thirst for information, right. You used to start going out getting information from everywhere, and to me, my favorite place to get information is from discourse, hearing people have conversations. So yes, if you were to give me some dope, intelligent women being creative but being intelligent, I'm with it. I feel like the problem comes is that intelligent people don't understand that they need to entertain.
There's a disconnect.
Huge disconnect. The ratchet bitches understand.
They need to entertain.
It's all entertainment. They got it because at the end of the day, they want to get the money. They don't give a fuck. Honestly, they trying to hide the fact that they're intelligent most of the time because they so scared of being outed from some weird social situation. So they play stupid and do the ghetto shit. Or they all just stupid and ghetto and they just doing shit because the more they do something goofy, people start watching and they go, oh shit, I keep doing it.
I get money
just
from
like a
this.
baby. It's just like little children. These ratchet chicks are children. As long as I keep acting out, people keep watching. Krishan Rock. It's a child dynamic. I keep acting out. People keep watching me. I keep doing it. And the more I do it, the more attention I get. The more I do it. So I can cry, attention. I fight, attention. All right, cool. And that's the only recipe they have. And they keep throwing it into a pot 1,000 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent people, they be like, all right, cool. I'm going to try this. I didn't get no attention. All right, cool. Let me move on to something else.
I'm going to go do something else. Yes. Yep.
Versus going, I'm needed in this space. Let me try. Like, say for instance, and this is my ledge, and I'll get shot. Camera on me. What's his name from Rock Nation? The little female rap that's supposed to be the greatest female rap. Rhapsody.
Fire.
I can't stand listening to Rhapsody.
Oh boy,
I can't stand
because she's not entertaining.
Not because she's not the dopest MC, but she's boring. Her monotone. Same thing with J. Cole. I can't stand J. Cole. It's so fucking boring.
But that depends on what you looking for, though.
I want entertainment.
So you don't want the lyricist.
I want Hove. Give me lyrics, but also give me entertainment. Give me some hot up tempo beats. Give me some dope hooks. Give me something that relates to me, and flip and give me bars. Don't bore me to death with your boring shit. Boring hooks. Oh, I gave niggas 200 bars. No. It's boring.
It's not entertaining.
I don't want to hear it. So when people go, man, they don't respect Rhapsody. They only want to see, but yes. Lotto is entertaining me.
Yes. And she can rap, but she's entertaining.
Lotto could wear all the clothes. I'm still going to enjoy the records.
Yes.
Wrap me up in plastic. I'm acting brand new. Like, that's a random rhyme I remember from her. I can't remember one random rhyme from a rap. I've reviewed every Rhapsody album that ever come out. I don't remember not one line from not one song. Only thing I remember is, this is phenomenal. I never want to hear this again. This is great. I just don't want to hear it.
Are you Rhapsody?
Fuck no.
And I say that because you just said she might have had the dopest lyrics. Bar for bar, she's bodying shit. But she's just not entertaining. Like you said,
oh, I'm super entertaining,
but you're okay in your comfortable spot.
No, I'm not. But you know what I mean? Excuse me. I'm not okay, and I've never been okay. I've been limited by my understanding, number one, and number two, resources, access. So I didn't understand what I needed to do different because until this time period when social media connected us and you start seeing more people into the content space start doing shit and you start seeing shit like, oh, okay, yeah, that's working or that doesn't work or whatever. So I'm thinking me and my boys is working. this works. But then I start, it take people from the outside. If nobody's giving you outside information, you don't know. Until Jay Hill call my phone and go, yo, that camera ain't good enough, Jay. Yo, you gotta get a better camera. Got you. Yo, Jay, yo, this conversation ain't working. Yo, Ill Will is just too wild. Yo, this shit ain't working. Got you. Yo, Jay, why the fuck your outfit? You wear the same outfit every week, nigga. What the fuck? Got you. If people give me information, I can make changes. A lot of times I don't know. Like it's easy as shit for me to produce everybody else in the world. You can ask me to come to your spot. I'm gonna tell you, yo, we do this, do that, do that. For me, I'll look at my shit and go, I like this, I like that, but I don't exactly know. I'll be like, I know something needs to change. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So like, but and there's nobody that's ever. I mean, there's been some people that might have pulled up and be like, "Yo, I want to help you," and they'll be there for 2 weeks and then they disappear. But it's like, I've never been produced before, but I'm always open to being produced. I've never. If Brandon was to if anybody was to come in and make a suggestion, I'm taking it serious. Yeah. I'm open to it. I'm like, yo, change whatever. Like, yo, let's get it. If this is going to get us to where we need to go, let's do it. Because I understand the value of working with a team. A lot of times on the outside world, they don't understand that. Like when you get the ratchets, when you get to once again, when you made this question earlier saying, yo, do you give up on Baltimore or you feel like you've outgrown it? Do you know, I've said this, but I don't say it a lot. I have major label connections. I have real relationships in a lot of places. I can literally take somebody from nothing to something. Do you know I haven't been able to find one person to manage? All the artists that I know, and even the ones I have engaged with and we've talked and I started working with them, they don't listen.
But that's management, man.
They don't listen at all. Like I'm saying, don't put the record out tomorrow. The record out. Oh my God. You ain't do the paperwork. We didn't get the clearances. We didn't get the copyright.
Now we owe niggas.
Now you out here dropping shit. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we need to do this. We need to do that. They don't want to do it. Like, but they want all of them want major label money.
Right.
They all want to get, I want these niggas to give me a bag. For what? Nobody's going to invest in you and you're going to fuck it up. If you can't do right, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. That's meaning right. If you can't listen, if you can't operate as a business, nobody's gonna want to give you money to do business. But they don't want to listen. Then the ones that got following, I'm not gonna give you the names. Let's just say I've been to the top niggas in the city, to the nobody niggas. The nobody niggas got more ego. Acting like they the shit. And I'll be like, the fuck, don't nobody know you. Nigga, you Instagram ain't even. You ain't got 10K on the Instagram. And even if you did, you still a loser. Don't nobody know you. You'll be, and I'll be like, I tell motherfuckers this shit all the time. Look, bro, if you ain't got kids, give it 3 to 5 years, you gonna have kids. Yeah. And once you have kids, then it's gonna be fighting against that. Oh, I'm gonna do it because I want to make it happen for my kids. And when that don't work out, it's a year after that. Then you gonna stop being around. Then after that, year after that, you'll be out once a year for maybe a month. And then after that, you done. You know what I mean? And then it's gonna be living room hits.
Living room fucking hits.
Remember when, I used to rap, it was lit, and then you gonna play the CD or you gonna pull it up in your phone and y'all gonna play it in the living room and it's living room hits. I'm like, if y'all really don't get your shit together, a lot of 90% of these niggas is gonna be living room hit niggas, or the top end niggas is gonna be dead. How many niggas out of Baltimore are getting killed, shot?
But we just lost one, yeah.
I'm talking about niggas that I know for a fact. Like, I can't. Why? And it's like, why? I'm a honest person. I give people the address to my crib, bro. I'm easy to find. I ain't that nigga. I'm only trying to do business, and I'm talking about males and females. Right. There's no reason why we shouldn't run the music industry. But the problem is these kids from this city think they know shit that they don't know. They don't know shit. But they swear they got it all figured out. Still ain't doing shit, but they swear they got it figured out.
Because they hot where they at.
They not hot.
Oh, shit.
You not hot, bro. Same thing I tell niggas, I'm not hot. Just because niggas in the scene know my name when I come in the room, that's not hot. You just known.
Difference.
Hot is, I dropped the link for my event. It's sold out. Hot is I can't keep the t-shirts in. By the way, get you some merch. Aries Lounge. You know what I mean? Hot is having all your shit together and you functioning. And you pull up in the car and I hold the door open for you. You jump out, be a celebrity, do your set. You go back home. Nigga, I collect the bread. You go home. That's hot. Mm-hmm. When niggas is calling you back to back and you got to raise your numbers up because there's so many phone calls coming in. Jay, we overwhelmed. Yo, we gonna have to raise the prices, bro. What you mean? Why? Cause niggas too many phone calls, yo. Shit, let's off. Look, they offering you 5. Let's double. Let's go to 10. Mm-hmm. See what they say.
If that start hitting, okay,
cool. Mm-hmm. That's what make the phone calls start slowing down. Couple of people gonna start giving you that 10. Now that's your number.
That's your number. Anything low, I'm not doing it.
Not doing it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Like that's hot. You know, you getting them for free at the open mic ain't hot.
No.
You just because you had 30 comments on your video that you dropped on Instagram, that's not hot. Mm-hmm. That's engagement. Mm-hmm. Cause them 30 niggas ain't turning around to buy
what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not hot, bro. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Thank you. At the end of the day, and my producer just told me, nigga, wrap it up. I got a life, nigga. Wrap this shit up. But yo, at the end of the day, that's why I tell people like I'm on the same journey that a lot of people are on. The only difference is that I'm comfortable with being on the road. Mm-hmm. And number 2, I'm comfortable with being coached. If somebody was to come to me and was like, yo, nigga, I want to manage you, I'd be excited.
This motherfucker got phone calls and
Let's
shit.
get it. I told you I'm trying to buy a vehicle. And these are all car lot niggas, I swear to God. You know how it is when you buy a car. Them niggas be on your ass because they want to make that commission. Mm-hmm. So, like, you know what I mean? That's the only reason why my phone is ringing. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, don't nobody give a fuck about me. So, yeah, bro. What about you, bro? I mean, what you feel like? You feel like you outgrew Baltimore, so you about to move to Atlanta too, huh?
Boy.
That's why you reached out to J Hill? No, let me come and stay down when you there.
I reached out to J Hill because I think me and you was under the same post. I'm always down to be coached. So when I seen the little promo shit, I was like, okay, that'll be good. So I reached out to him for that. But I'm stuck, bro. I got kids. I'm stuck. So
you never stuck.
I got custody of my kid. So I can't move the way I want to, but I got to make do with what I can do. So I do think I've outgrown Baltimore as far as what I can do now. Like, okay, interviewing shit, this is back and forth. Going on your show or doing whatever event. I've done that. I've done the organizations and all of that. Done the mayor. I've done that. Now I got ADD. I'm looking for the next thing. I'm looking for the next hit. I need something.
And then also you gotta think about the fact that, like, are you really doing the most with the content that you created? Because sometimes, like, you haven't really gone back to curate the content. Like, we've had discussions about taking clips, 10, 15, 20-minute clips, and just going back to 2 years ago, 3 years ago, pull them clips, pop them on there, and then link back to the original episode. There's probably some dope conversations, some funny shit that you didn't, you know what I mean? Because everybody, you can assume, all right, I got 10,000 people watch this episode. Guess what? It's 600,000 people in Baltimore. So, like, there's some nigga you miss, and they definitely missed that conversation, but they might come to your channel, pick up on that clip, and then, so it's like, are we doing the most with it? Are we, you know, maybe selling it to television? Are we, you know what I mean? Like, are we doing everything that we could do to maximize, you know what I mean, where we at and what we got?
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say,
because I didn't know you interviewed the mayor. So now I'm like, all right, I need to go and look at that. Maybe, and that's another thing I was telling niggas, like, maybe you need to put out a book. And in the book, it'll be like every guest we had over the 2023. And it'll be like, and you put all of the celebrity, the hot niggas on the cover. And then put that out. And then have the little QR codes. So, like, see, like, damn, you interviewed the mayor? Shit, I might need to check it out.
You got a point. I think I fucked up somewhere. I think starting out and getting the people that I got super early, I just took for, I'll be honest, I took for granted the platform. Like, I know you do this. You can't just slack off for a month, especially if you're the only nigga. Because attention, I can right now my worst quality is I can go in like, you know what? I don't feel like it. I'll take 3 weeks off. Mm-hmm. I'll take 2 weeks off. I'm always working. Like I'll analyze the people I want to interview, write them down. Mm-hmm. I'll reach out, but I don't feel like it. And then in this game, that shit do not work.
Mean, if they actually reply to you, hell nah, nigga, you want to fucking get that shit. You know what I mean? Like if they don't, you know, it make it easy.
So let me ask you. You always give me game. You know, this Aries Lounge. Mm-hmm. Last time I met you, I had nothing. So you
had a lot of stuff.
No, fuck that. Last time I met you, I had nothing. And from your advice, I kept that shit to the core of me when I hire new people, get the sponsorships. If we talk, I'm going to say the same shit to you. It's the same shit you said to me. Mm-hmm. Just keep fucking going. So I'm going to ask you right now, what do you think I could do to maximize where I am now or increase where I am now?
Marketing.
Okay.
Tenfold. Okay. Marketing. Like I would tell you, go hard on the marketing. And I've always been asked you about separating the podcast from the network. That's always been a problem. It's too much overlap. So it's like nobody kind of understands the difference one from the other. So, but outside of that, it's marketing. And I be telling niggas, everything that you haven't done, you should do. Posters, flyers, fucking, truck with the fucking shit all inside of it. And you know what I mean? Like, it might be time to do a live event, take that risk. You know what I mean?
I took that risk on that live event. So I'm going to ask you right now.
Go ahead.
I got a live event.
But recognize that you're not the celebrity. You're not the draw.
No.
So go ahead.
I've been thinking about this live event. It came to me. Someone asked me to do it. Lit nigga. Shade room lit nigga. I would say that. Would you do a live event with me and the guy?
Yeah. It's nothing. That's a phone call, nigga. Like,
I'm gonna call you, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's nothing. Like, you not one of them people that I'm uncomfortable with. So like, whatever you call me, I'm there. I'm done. That's nothing. That's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, can I get a bottle of Hennessy? Maybe
you might. I might give you some of that broke nigga water. I might find one for you. You
owe me because actually you're supposed to bring a couple of cases to the beach party that didn't happen
and didn't have not near case. But what I will do, I mean, if you got some merch that's a large, I will buy some of your merch from you.
I always got the website popping now. These are all
this
mine.
motherfucker is in my faces. I got the website popping. I say, let me buy it.
Vib3z.com. Well, I'll be honest with you. All this shit right here, this is all mine. Like, these are all 5Xs. I mean, if your ass can fit a 5X, shit, go ahead. That should be like a fucking. That's a blanket on you, nigga.
I'll put that on my girl.
You think I'm trying to turn down some money? I ain't never turned down no money, but. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say thank you. I so appreciate stuff like that. You know what I mean? You one of the only niggas that, not saying only, because that's, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up. There's a bunch of people bought merch and they continue to buy merch and I'm happy. But you're one of the first people I met and was just like, yo, I want to support. It wasn't like, like some person I never met or a fan or something like that. Like I meet a lot of people in the game. None of them spend money on me. And a lot of people I spent tons of money with.
And I like your shit. When they hit my house, I was like, well, I like this shit.
Appreciate it. Yeah. It's nice quality.
Yeah, it will be.
That's what I'm saying. And we just put up 15 new designs. So there's a bunch of shit to choose from. You know what I mean? So like I ain't trying to oversell it, but
whatever. You got some hot shit. Go on the website and check the shit out.
Did y'all get y'all merch out?
Man, nah, I ain't get the merch, bro. That was I'm
the first customer, bro. Man. Once you put that link up, I'm the first nigga.
It's the merch idea came. The guy I interviewed him, he makes merch and all that because I think he won some raffle for the lady that does Slutty Vegan, so she wore shit and all that. But yeah, I don't do the marketing. Like you said, I don't do the marketing thing. Not that I don't think I'm gonna be good at it. It's just, it's always so much fucking going on.
And then you also understand when I say the marketing, it's got to be your face and the logo. You can't try to be the nigga behind. You got to be the face.
I don't want to be the face, though.
Everything
bro.
You said, I've said so many times.
I don't want to do it.
Let me tell you,
I got a co-host right now that I just said to you, yo, I'm cool.
It ain't it. Let me tell you the reason why. I'm gonna tell you this is because OGs told me when my radio station fell apart. You know what I'm saying? They said, Jay, you know what your problem was? I said, nah. He's like, nigga, you're the brand, nigga. And he was like, beyond brand and those stupid words, you're the person that's gonna die for your shit. Mm-hmm. So you need to be the face on it. So that no matter who come or leave, they know that shit's still standing because you still there. You know what I mean? The only time that shit is over is when you close your eyes or you decide you don't want to do it no more. That's the reason why you need to be on every flyer, every post. You need to be. They was like, nigga, you being in a corner like a little thing and everybody else real big. Nah, nigga, fuck that. It's your brand. It's your shit. And like, I hated it and I fought it tooth and nail, but I get it now. Because why am I dumping all of this money so that everybody else could pew, pew, pew. And guess what? Niggas ain't throwing me no fucking alley-oops like that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Raven and J Hill. Don't nobody else do that shit. That was like 50 people that used to be on my platform.
I'm excited for that fucking interview. Raven.
What you want?
I reached out to her. She down the door. I'm excited for Raven. I got introduced to Raven from you, actually.
That's not true. Can't be.
It is.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Nigga, when I say you are the nigga who started me in this shit,
man, stop that.
You and fucking Pill.
You did the work, baby.
I did the work, but you gave me the guidance to do the fucking work.
Man, you know.
Listen, even to this day, even though I'm having this conversation with you, I do not big myself up. I will always, to this point, stand on, where I get my game from. Nigga, it was you. You gave me the game.
You going outside telling other people that I gave you the game to be who you are.
Yeah,
oh, boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had an idea, but
that's
who curated that? And if anybody talk to this man, he will talk back, but it will be some harsh shit. It will be honest from a nice place. You might not like his fucking delivery because he might, listen, bro, that shit suck, bro. You know, don't ever do that shit no more. He gonna give you some harsh. If you got soft feelings, don't reach out. But you will always give game. You will always extend your hand to say, hey, if you need help, I'm going to help you. And that's what you did for me. So even to this point when me and you wasn't talking, I always looked at your shit. I always admired you and told people about you like, hey, you need help in this podcast game. Yo, I know where you can go.
That's crazy. Hey, go to your link, sign up and be a part of your network. That's how they can get advice and information. But I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. And just for the record, like I said before, like I stepped away from you because you be having too much shit going on. It was just too much, unorganized, just back and forth. And I was like, I can't be.
But nigga, you could have said it to me though.
I did say it to you.
Nigga, no, you didn't.
I did.
Nigga, after the beach party, when you did that shit to me, at the beach party,
I didn't do nothing.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Do the beach party,
motherfucker. You had me and you congregated. We talked about the sponsorships. We talked about everything you wanted to do. We talked about the women we wanted to host, and you said no to this one, maybe, yes, no.
No.
You just stopped. You just stopped. You ain't say shit to me.
You said you could get somebody, and I said she's not going to do it for free.
Right.
And you was like, no, I can get her.
Right.
I said, all right, bro, she's not going to. And then you going to come back to me with the number. I said, nigga, I told you she wasn't going to do it for free, and I wasn't about to pay. I said, because we had so many bills we had to pay. Like, all right, when I did a beach party this year, you know how much money we spent?
What?
$1,200.
Okay.
Which for y'all niggas is nothing. For me to not make no money back, that's a lot of money to spend.
And guess what? You say that shit again. You had a beach party this year. I ain't hear shit.
Yo, we put the flyers out everywhere.
I ain't hear shit. And
we talked about, and you talk about, you listen, you watch my content. We talked about it on every podcast.
I seen this shit, and I was like, I know this ain't. Then I looked at the day. I was like, no, this not the same beach party. You didn't invite me to that beach. You don't know how.
I did.
Let me tell you what I want.
Personally, invite anybody for clarification purposes. I did not personally like I did before. I wasn't DMing niggas. I posted it. If you saw it, cool. If you didn't, cool. You know what I'm saying? But we paid for the pavilion. We actually paid for the pavilion in January. Like me and Pill was like, yo, we just going to lock this shit down early so that we be good. So we paid for the pavilion early. That was $550.
I want to say this on air. I want to fucking work with you.
I got you.
Okay.
I
understand that
you gotta keep the petty drama shit out of it.
I ain't got no more now.
All right, cool.
Well, next event,
all right,
I got the sponsors now.
All right, got you.
You don't have to worry about the bread, bro. Your next event, we can do the split how we do it, 70-30, whatever the fuck. I will pay for the...
It says 70-30, God damn.
Yeah, 70-30. I will pay for your next event. Whatever your event is, don't worry about it.
He's trying to.
I will pay.
He's trying to get the Impact Awards cracked.
I will pay for your next event.
I will pay for it. Just make sure I get the award. Like,
I just want to work with you, man. You're a dope ass podcast, man. I met you once before. You got a dope ass engineer. The whole setup is dope. So for me, anything I got to do left is to do an event with you. That will seal it for me. Like, all right, cool. If I do an event with you, I'm good.
I want to do your event first. Let's do whatever the fuck you was talking about doing with the niggas and shit. Like, I like, honestly, I love doing shit like that. I love coming out and, you know what I mean, entertaining the public and taking this conversation in front of a live crowd, because I'm used to people like ignoring me. And then when I start talking, niggas go, what the fuck did he just say? Yep, it's gonna be that type of night, nigga. Strap in, like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to turn up for real. Like, you know what I mean? I used to be a rapper, and I was good on stage. I was one of them niggas. I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I was definitely. Nobody knew me. I was the person where they taught me early, and they used to have me practice for hours and hours and hours on how to perform and how to like captivate the audience. That's how I know how to do this shit on the mic. Pause. So like when I get out, it's like combining those two things together, doing live shows. Like we've done like Pill and I and Will, we've done live podcasts, at least 6 of them. And every time people be like, yo, this shit was crazy. Oh my God. Da, da, da. So
the day before Valentine's Day.
Thanks. Let's do it.
All right. I'm sending my people.
Let's do it.
I got your fucking number now.
Why we can't do it on Valentine's Day?
You want to do it on Valentine's Day?
Why not? You got a girl? Your girl wants you to be private or something?
No, fuck y'all. She'll be there.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, okay, all right. Y'all heard it live on fucking air.
What day is Valentine's Day?
Hey, let's stop playing. I don't know even. All
right, I got maybe one thing I gotta make sure. Let's get like I got my best friend. Her 50th birthday is that February.
Okay, and my daughter's birthday in February.
She threatened my life. She said, if I am not there, she's going to murder me. I don't want to die. Okay. And I believe this woman because she's done some gangster shit in the past, including drive her ex-boyfriend's car off a cliff and destroy that shit. So I don't want to be on her bad side. So as long as it does not conflict with that, we good, my nigga.
Okay. All right.
Whatever else. Like, that's the only thing that I would say I can't be there. Outside of that, boom, we
I'll
good.
send you the numbers. You ain't got to worry about shit. Show the fuck up. We're going to sell it out, of course. Boom. Just show the fuck up.
Oh, and we get some money. All right, cool.
Oh, come on now. Stop playing. Of course.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah. This will be a first? No, actually, no, it's not the first. That's not the first. Damn, that's not even the third or fourth time. Damn.
Let's make it the 15th. I don't give a fuck.
I hate the fact that there's times that I do make money and I don't remember that shit because I be.
Well, we gonna make fucking money together. I didn't talk to everybody. You were the last fucking person I had to talk to. When I came here today, I was like, okay, I got the sponsorships, the venue, I got the comedians, got the host, got everything I need.
We got comedians. We're gonna talk about this off camera.
Listen, all I need for you to say is that you'll do it.
Man, it's done deal. All right. So before we get out of here, I want you to tell me, as a businessman that has his own podcast network, what are the 5 essential things that a podcaster needs to become successful?
5 essential things. Okay. 1, and people want to look over this, is the most important shit. Equipment. Equipment will be, because what's the show if the audio is shitty?
That's a fact.
No one's listening to that.
Nobody's listening.
And understand, audio is going to take you so far. People want to see you. So equipment. Have a fucking goal. Like, what is your podcast about? That is your audience. When you get that and say, okay, it might be science or whatever. If you know what your pocket is, if anybody else come, cool. But stay in that pocket, because your pocket is what's going to support you. Don't be all science channel now. Fuck, I want to talk about women. You left the roots. So your fucking shit's going to lose. 3, most importantly than anything else, you're going to need a fucking team. A team will work with you, will work for you. A solid team. And preferably, don't have no money to get these niggas. See who do it for the love and who just do it for you. That's number 3. Number fucking 4. I would say, honestly, and people forget this, if you're doing podcasting, you need to get into social media. That whole I don't do social media shit, that is out the fucking window.
That's a fact.
That means new trends and shit like that.
Right.
You don't want to do TikTok, get your ass there. You don't want to do Instagram, got to. Twitter, got to. You're going to be on social media. You have no choice. And number 5, I would say the most important, number 5, man, is going to be some dark days. You got to love this shit. Even when it don't love you back.
It will never love you back.
It will never fucking love you back. You might have a high for 2 months and then a low for 6. You gotta love it even when it ain't doing nothing, when the numbers ain't hitting. When you start out as a lonely podcast, fuck it. Just start talking. If it's in your house, don't matter. If it's at your kitchen table, start. That's it. You don't know who the fuck's listening to you. Just start. And everybody's not going to agree with your vision, like you were saying about your parents. Oh, why are you doing this? Understand and be comfortable with people might not support you. People might
support you.
People might say that shit's stupid.
They will say it's stupid. Because it is stupid.
To do this is a crazy gig.
It's a crazy gig.
So I would say if you nail those 5, get the equipment first and just talk. Fuck it. If you starting out, you going to ramble. You're not going to have no real direction. But just start, and you're going to go through them growing pains. But after a while, yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. And reach out to Vib3z Podcast because I promote and do all the shit for the free. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, damn. All right, cool. Oh, damn, he be out here promoting for free. He be
promoted for free.
Damn.
For free.
I'm gonna send you my link so you can just go ahead and promote that shit. So anyway, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It was a great show. Like I said, don't forget, follow my man Brandon Derrick. It was a shot by B. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram. Follow my man Marcus on Vib3Z podcast. You know what I'm saying, on social media. And then don't follow me because I don't care. So we will check y'all next time. We love y'all. We out of here. Peace. You know, all you gotta do is hit the end button, my nigga. Scroll over.
This piece is still continuing.